Hello to all and welcome to Josie K's live YouTube podcast. I'm Josie K and it is here where we're going to talk about the overall energy surrounding the collective starting today, the 20th, the new moon of the 20th. Happy new moon all the way into and through the end of 2026. So you're going to hear this here first. All right. So Spirit wanted to talk to those who've been dealing with the cracked cup energy. This is a dissatisfaction with life. I'm not sure about my direction or a connection. And Spirit is saying right now is the time to take that action, right? To go excitedly into the direction of doing what you love and loving what you do, because Spirit is saying there are many at this time with this popular number 5. Now, some of you may see a number 5 quite frequently, or you have, but the 5 is about obstacles and challenges. Okay. And it's also about wisdom, right? How do you overcome obstacles and challenges? Well, you obtain additional wisdom. So you keep on keeping on. Look at in the inner strengths position, we have the wisdom card. Okay. We have number 22. So we have a connection or two coming forward to connect with another or others to make an offer of wish fulfillment. Spirit is sending in soulmates for those who are seeking them out. Whether this is professional or personal, Spirit saying, know that you are protected in this time of great change and to expect powerful change. We have the death card in the subconscious inner strengths position. So it's a time of transformation and evolution. Okay, so Spirit's saying, wait patiently. A doorway is about to open, especially for those who are thinking about a change in the area of money, finance, and career. Because your actions, right, your time, your effort, your actions that you've been taking or are this next month are going to bring in the star card, which is twice in the actions position. In fact, one of the star cards showed up from the same tea leaf oracle deck by Ray Hepburn. We have guaranteed success in November. So, today is a new moon here. And the new moon energy is about great and profound news, optimism, and it's in Sagittarius in related to one's goals, plans, or missions. So Spirit's saying we are helping the collective to grow out of this energy, that there's a dissatisfaction in some way, to trust that your devotion with the dog energy is what's going to bring this number 18, a path of in relation to some wisdom or knowledge here. So if you don't know the direction by which your life is going, Spirit is saying we are going to bring in, and look at this. Someone in an official position, they confirm that with the Lord card and the Scholar card. So many, if you haven't already or not today during this new moon, are going to receive some really good news in relation to either this official person or another. This could be a personal person that you are looking at if you're single, contemplating a commitment. But I'm feeling more so there could be one or two opportunities coming after someone put the time and effort in. And so then there's this indecision with the Foe card of who is the person I can trust, who is the direction, or what is the best direction by which I should go towards. So that is the energy that is showing up now into and through this next week. Divine Earth Keeper, hi, thank you for coming today. Hello, Josie, and blessings to everyone else, praying for everyone. So if you are new here, it is my beautiful subscribers are who come in here. And if I'm working on the collective reading or a personal reading, you can ask them questions in the chat session and they will answer those questions for you because they're awesome. So yes, it is only during this live YouTube podcast where I am offering a 1-month reading for a minimum of a $10 donation. You just click on the $sign box below, drag the button over to a minimum of $10, and then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or your concern. And I will do the reading sequentially as the donations come in. Now, in the thoughts position, we do have the house card here twice. So again, maybe there's been this dissatisfaction with life involving home or family. But Spirit is saying with the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti, we're going to offer the collective the hopeful energy of the moon when it comes to home or family, right? We are going to bring very soon here a lot of an aha moment, right? This awareness, some form of message or two this month, whether it's personal or professional, that is guiding the collective with the number 1 into the direction of a new beginning where there is the sun energy of happiness. Okay, now there could be, I do see the sun energy also in the actions position, but that shows up with some form of temptation or unrequited love. So there could be some Leos moving around here. People coming in from the past because of the Mercury retrograde that is making someone here think about sneaking away from a home or family situation. So there are a lot of tests this month. You know, are you going to do as Jesus would do? Are you going to what kind of change are you creating for yourself? Because there are some here in the thoughts position who have the 3 and the 7 of swords, right? I am focused on only sadness, heartache, worry, fear, concern, and that's making me want to sneak away or go away from a situation. But Spirit is saying continue to take action, especially in the area of money, finance, career, because there is a pleasurable change that is arriving. Now I see the 18th here twice. Maybe it showed up for someone already by the 18th. And now is the 20th, where maybe you're already sharing good news or you're waiting for additional information. Divine Earthkeeper, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. And then we have Claire. Thank you for coming today and for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so we have and Lahon Mama, long time no hear. And Lahon Mama says hello to everyone as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and see here. We're going to do Divine Earthkeeper's reading, and Divine Earthkeeper says, what does Spirit want me to know about love and children? All right, so for Divine Earthkeeper's reading, I am being guided to the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. Now, on the bottom of the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck by Stacey DeMarco, we have 2 cards, the Attraction card and Peace. So Spirit is saying now is a time where the law of attraction is drawing to the collective this energy of peace. How do you do that? Well, as you give peace and kindness, so too is it going to come back tenfold. Okay. All right, so Divine Earthkeeper, we have some form of shocking, unexpected situation. Now, this could have to do with a person in an official person, or again, there could be something or someone tied to the past. We do have in the center of the reading this woman who's looking over at her foe. Is this person an enemy? Can this person be trusted? With the reunion card. So I don't know if you've been thinking about a reunion or this person from the past is going to show back up. But I think Spirit is saying the reason a lot of these people from the past are showing back up is that we recognize why they were a soulmate. Because we do have the soulmates in the inner strengths position. For you, Divine Earthkeeper, this means that we were connected with a soulmate who, by which we needed to learn more about ourselves or a lesson in general. And so look at this. In the thoughts position, we have next to the Tower, some form of unexpected success coming to mind. Spirit saying expect pleasurable change. You may feel like you want to sneak away from this unexpected success that's coming to mind. The attention, the recognition, the triumph. But Spirit is saying, just like, look at this, with the collective in the relationship sector, we have a passionate and exciting decision. Now, I'm feeling more so because it's showing up with the business or organization. There is going to be a need to go down a path and make a decision to research, assess. We have the assessment card here, something that's bringing the excitement of the extreme, something going from 0 to 10. So with that business or organization card, we have these 2 cards from the Gateway to the Divine Tarot deck. So we have a path that is blessed in relation to another or others showing up for you over the next couple, 2.5 weeks or so, Divine Earth Keeper, if this hasn't already. But there is a path that is blessed, a path of victory, the truth of some form of success that could involve travel, physically or metaphorically, into the direction of another or others. Now, Spirit is saying when it comes to relationships, okay, Spirit is saying, now is a time to really work on relationships, because the effort you put in to do so, like they talked about at the beginning with peace, as you give peace and kindness, so too shall you receive it. I do see this full moon in Cancer energy of a personal issue coming to a resolution. Exciting decisions, maybe good news, or just the awareness that something went from 0 to 10, but now you can travel into the direction of the awareness that all is well, basically. Okay, so in the, that was the Lovers. I'm going to put that on top because I'll lose it in this pile. Success, 2 sixes in a row in the thoughts position and the relationship sector. When I said that, we got the 6 of discs. Success, success, success. 3 times 6 is 18. Some form of wisdom is coming to mind for you here, whereby you're going to realize the impossible when it comes to you in occupation. So there is some form of path that is blessed and is meant to be. And we do have the Birds card. So it's going to come via community, society, social media, technology. Things are going to speed up when it comes to an offer of abundance. And then you're going to recognize that a tough cycle in the area of occupation has now come to a completion. But you must believe in the impossible with the blue moon energy, that a bounty of money and success is what Spirit is trying to bring your way. Now, in the actions position, we have the Knight of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. We do have a woman here who is like taking action when it comes to a child or children. Sound familiar? Where there is balance. We have the balance card. Spirit saying you have free will to remain balanced in a situation where, look at this, a commitment is being tested. I think difficulties happen in order to make sometimes relationships stronger. So Spirit is saying, where there is some form of maybe harsh, unexpected communication. Again, we have the Lover's energy of making the highest, best decision and being excited about doing so. We do have cloudiness and then the Star card in the month of November. So there's a change in communication starting with you that will come back around when there is a reunion with family and friends. Okay, and that is showing up with the older woman card. Now, in the emotional aspects position, we have the Leo energy of the sun. So there we have it. Look at this. You could end up, either thinking about a reunion or, again, coming into connection with the Leo. But Spirit is saying this older woman energy is being offered a new path involving money with the Ace of Pentacles, like the collective. So a path that is blessed, that will grow and prosper for the long term when it comes to money. I think what's also happening for like you and many here is that you're stepping into emotional fulfillment, right? With the sun and the anchor, long-term stability and security, and Spirit saying surrender to a new beginning because that is the path of long-term stability and happiness. So there's an unexpected shakeup here, or was, and now there is a successful outcome coming together with another or others, making a decision to be the change. In the subconscious position, we do have, energies where people are, you're indecisive about them, but Spirit again is saying it's time to trust that Spirit is blessing all connections at this time, all opportunity. Spirit's saying there is things will not always be this way, right? You are not the caterpillar crawling on the ground getting walked on. You are going to be sprouting wings and flying into some form of distant horizons, whether that's physically or metaphorically. Spirit is saying at some point there's going to come, look at this. And I said there would be 2 letters in the subconscious position, either two conversations with a specific person, or two opportunities. But it's showing up with the 10 of Pentacles in the subconscious position, the awareness of a long-term traditional and stable foundation. So we have Spirit saying continue to take action, to put your effort in, because I think by the third week from now, with this bounty card, you're going to be sighing in awe of the unexpected, that things have turned out for you in some way, I think, financially with that 10 of Pentacles. And again, Spirit saying when the unexpected comes, it will then be time to take action. Continue to watch for signs when it comes to travel, physically or metaphorically, into the direction of the ship. The ship is coming in, and there just may be a little bit of fear in relation to that. Fear of making an exciting decision here because of this a bounty of prosperity, this coming together with others and sharing this happy change in your life. So Spirit saying in the day-to-day aspects position, remember you are the warrior. As you get together and connect with another or others, whether there is this energy of falseness that I see, Spirit saying, meet up and communicate in a very emotionally balanced way. They're sending in the temperance angel to help for you to connect with others and be the example. Do not resist the things that are coming to fruition, for you are going to recognize that some form of gift, that bounty of abundance and success, is happening for you, and you're strong enough to really think about and make a change here. In the inner strengths position, we have the 5 of Wands. So this is that energy of I'm not quite sure what action steps to take regarding another or others. This is more an internal thought. Spirit saying wisdom is coming, whereby in relation to soulmates, family, friends, or business connections. And you are protected. Ground yourself and wait, because we have the waiting card with the 7 of Pentacles. For you are going to recognize very shortly, or by the end, mid to end of December, that a financial offer or opportunity has developed for you. I see the roses, the change card, Spirit saying expect powerful change. And when this wish fulfillment of the 9 of Cups comes, say yes. So there's going to be some fear because of these major changes for many of the collective. But Spirit is saying this is a change that is blessed. Look at this, a path that is destined and is meant to be. There's that 6 of diamonds, just like the 6 of discs in the creative aspects position. Ground yourself when this unexpected news comes, for it is the end of a tough cycle in your life, and you must believe in the possible of that which is coming to fruition. So there's going to be an awareness of some form of teamwork, and or the fact that someone here recognizes your talents and skills. Yes. So right behind that, we have the popular Queen of Discs, a position of stability and security and a very open heart. Again, Spirit's been talking a lot about when the prosperous journey, the doorway opens, the heart chakra is going to grow 10 times. People are going to want to share this good news with the Fool energy as a major arcana. So watch for signs. Again, Spirit saying we are guiding you like the collective with the golden compass in the subconscious position as to the direction by which Spirit is trying to guide you towards, because it's a new path, right? A new path with the Fool, and then we've got the World right behind that. A new path is bringing a successful completion to concerns regarding family and so on. See, by the third week from now, because of some communication, there is this energy of solace. I can now leave these worries and concerns behind, because there is a call to take action, to go into the direction of applying my talents and skills. Spirit's helping you to create for yourself a bit of a happily ever after here. And like many of the collective, by the third going into the fourth week from now, it's going to feel as though things are really speeding up. Change is coming. I'm feeling in the actions position, also with the swords via a business or organization. And Spirit is saying, we're giving you the strength of balance in the warrior energy and the strength card in the actions position to decipher the wish fulfillment, right? So clarity is coming, and Spirit's saying remain balanced. Remember, you have free will. So as you give, so too shall you receive. And at some point, I think it could be mid-December, maybe mid to end of December, Divine Earth Keeper, you're going to be sharing some good news with family and friends. All right, so I am going to close with a message from the Archangel Michael, Sword of Light deck. Oh, Mama, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So we're going to complete Divine Earth Keeper's reading, do Claire's reading, and then Lahon Mama's reading. Yeah, so the time may not be in this particular moment today. Look at the 20th, the new moon, but Spirit is saying, wait for this call to action, for the opportune moment is very soon approaching. Interesting. Someone new is coming. And Spirit saying, expect a path of victory in relation to another or others. An important new relationship, and I'm feeling this is like a business relationship, a personal friendship, or family situation. Something beautiful is on the horizon here, and Spirit saying open your mind and your heart so that happiness can come to you. So again, a lot about as you open your heart, more quickly will Spirit send in a particular soulmate here when the time is right. So just like they were talking about with the Three of Wands, the awareness that your ship has come in and watching for signs regarding the direction. Archangel Uriel is blessing you with a brilliant epiphany, just like with that tower energy, could be within the next week. And Archangel Uriel is presenting to you, is present to clear away your worries so that you can trust in the divine guidance that Spirit is bringing. You are protected. Recognize the signs and know that at some point here, just like with the Lover's energy, there's going to be a need to make a decision. Accept divine guidance as Spirit is pointing you towards your own personal joy. And they're saying you deserve this. They're also saying open up to your spiritual gifts. Yeah, there is something really exciting coming here. Spirit saying, remember your true nature is spiritual, not physical, and that the angels are sending you a message to guide you towards your own personal soul's growth. So they're saying it might not happen today, but it might happen tomorrow. Keep me updated as you always do. And thank you so much, Divine Earth Keeper, for letting me do your reading. All right, so I'm going to put away the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason and kind of reiterate, remember, Spirit's giving you the strength to remain grounded this month, the strength to remain strong as well. When a meeting or negotiation takes place, remember the Temperance Angel is with you, helping you to set and meet goals and communicate with others in an emotionally balanced way. Even if there is some difficult communication, Spirit is saying trust that there will come a good communication. It's almost like something may get a little touchy before it gets good, which is how it always happens. You're headed towards happiness. We've got this older woman going into the direction of the anchor right below the ship in the distant horizons card. So change is coming, and Spirit's saying, remember to remain balanced as you contemplate some form of new beginning here. Surrender to this new beginning. Remember, you have free will. So if there's one or two offers, opportunities, decisions to be made, that your commitment is being tested, right? Spirit's saying, check it out. Check out the unexpected, which is right below the Tower card. Have faith and trust that Spirit is sending in a new connection in relation to community, society, social media, technology to bring you into the direction of the four-leaf clover energy, which is your a path that is blessed and is meant to be. Yeah, so there's this development of a beautiful new foundation. There's also coming together with family and friends and abandoning maybe empty cups or harsh communication. Celebrating tradition. And then I just saw an adventure in the Chariot, and the collective has the Chariot as well in the relationship sector, traveling physically or metaphorically into the direction of the Ace of Swords, a new path in the area of a business or organization, but a successful one as that. And that will be what this exciting decision is about. You'll be assessing, look at Spirit saying, with the Lovers card for the collective as well. Whoops, some form of passionate and exciting situation there. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to get these back in order here so I can keep my focus. Yeah, look at this. In the relationship sector, over the next 2.5 weeks, Spirit is saying, trust that a personal issue will reach a resolution. I think also because of the successes that are coming to mind for you. So the decision is I'm going to, amidst extremes, assess the situation and go forth successfully. I'm going to look at this, just like the collective. I'm going to work on my relationships and give all relationships at this time a chance, because as I do, I know that eventually there's going to come what Spirit's saying is some pleasurable change in my life. Freedom from maybe unexpected negativity in the past. I do see this female again going into the direction of a union or a reunion, trying to decipher if someone is an enemy, but Spirit is saying devote your energy to seeking out the path by which Spirit is trying to guide you, for there's going to be someone in a leadership position that you will be researching or obtaining additional information about financially. All right. So thank you, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels. Okay, we're going to do Claire's reading, and Claire would like a general reading. So I'm just going to put this deck over here. And let's see. For Claire's reading, I'm going to start out with the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. All right. So, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless Claire with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. Wow. So you have the action card. Look at this. In the same exact position, Spirit is saying when it comes to your devotion or the devotion of another, Spirit is nudging you to take action. For you are growing beyond some form of obstacles and challenges by obtaining some form of wisdom. Take action to devote yourself to seeking out some wisdom, especially if things make you feel discontent with life in some way. Wow, action and action. And so, yeah, look at this. In the thoughts position, we have pleasurable change. Spirit saying, even though you may be worried, fearful, or trying to sneak away from a current circumstance or situation, maybe in relation to a business or organization, there is going to come freedom from any worries regarding finances. Look at, so Spirit saying, as you continue to take action to go beyond these current financial constraints energy, you are going to recognize that you have grown and evolved spiritually, emotionally, professionally. In the relationship sector, we have Archangel Raphael lighting up your heart chakra. Oh my goodness. So I do see the Lovers card and things going from 0 to 10 as you assess forward movement in the relationship sector. Spirit is saying we got the full moon in Cancer. We've got the Cancer major arcana here. I think Spirit's saying, open up your heart chakra to others. Now is a lucky time personally. I think as you take action, and Spirit says, expect, pleasurable change to come towards you. Your heart chakra is going to open up because of some form of communication here. So we have the letter being confirmed by the letter. We have a conversation with a specific person showing up in the subconscious position and the 10 of Pentacles. So there is a kind of an aha moment of great prosperity here, or long-term traditional stability because of a conversation. Spirit saying trust and accept the direction by which we are guiding you. Trust that whatever you're putting your action into. And again, they're saying in the subconscious position, Continue to take action, because you're going to recognize that your ship has come in and that you are traveling physically or metaphorically into the direction of change, most importantly. So the time of change is here for you. And Spirit is talking to you like the collective has in the actions position, but in your creative aspects position, right? You may be sighing in awe about what you want to create for yourself next in life. But Spirit is saying with the unexpected card, expect the unexpected when it comes to the impossible. So as you connect out with like-minded people via community, society, social media, technology, you're going to be recognizing the four-leaf clover energy, right? There is a path that is blessed and is meant to be, that things start to speed up. We do have a soulmate card and a new love, but this could be renewal in love because you are seeing the results of your actions, and balance is returning to your foundation of this reading. Oh, look at that. So in the actions position, we have a very caring connection. We have a sweetheart energy, someone feeling rather beautiful, thinking about a situation involving a child or children or a new beginning. Spirit is saying remain balanced, like the collective in the actions position this month, and trust that Spirit's giving you the strength to connect with someone that is like wish fulfillment. Interesting. Now, in the emotional aspects position here, we have the wish fulfillment pouring out of the cornucopia. So, yeah, there may be a meeting, connection, relationship situation where you're kind of connecting, and then you come back and reunite, and you recognize with the anchor, like the 10 of Pentacles, right below the 10 of Pentacles, that there is a long-term, stable, traditional, secure situation coming to mind. So, emotionally, you may be looking at a new doorway in the area of money, especially with the two doorways and the Ace of Pentacles. So a lump sum of money, a win, an inheritance, the awareness of a path that will grow and prosper for the long term. Spirit saying continue to take action in a balanced way, for we are helping you, if you'll believe in the impossible, to connect with others and eventually receive some information from a caring connection where there is this cornucopia of abundance fulfilling you in your life. Oh my. So in the subconscious position, we have a man holding a heart, right? We have some form of communication or messages. Now, with the reunion card, this could be someone who shows up from the past and a conversation where you are trying to decipher a direction. This could be a past person, both professionally or personally, but it's someone who's a caring connection, and they confirmed that with the caring connection card in the actions position. I think closer to, well, it does say November, and then what did that card say? Guaranteed success. Okay, so in the day-to-day aspects position, we have you standing at the gate of a beautiful garden, right? Eventually, there's going to come some form of meeting or negotiation in the day-to-day aspects position, and they are bringing in the Sagittarius energy of the Temperance Angel. This could be that Spirit's saying, again, the Angel of Balance and the Temperance Angel are helping you to set and meet goals throughout the next 3 weeks in an emotionally balanced way. To know that through meetings or negotiations, you will be able or become clear as to what this commitment partnership contract means. Now, I do see the polar bear energy, someone in a leadership position bringing to fruition a gift. There's just maybe this fear of falseness. And again, this could be two offers or opportunities coming in. One is the right one and one is not. But again, I do feel like good news could show up here by the end of November, where you're going to be feeling very happy. You're going to feel very fulfilled and know where the garden is leading you, stepping through that gate into the direction of great balance and a caring connection. So in the inner strengths position, see, there's this indecision. And this is what everybody's kind of going to be going through with that Lovers card showing up all the time. There's excitement about one path versus another, but there's this energy of indecision. And Spirit saying, wait patiently, for there is a new doorway about to open. They have the change card from this deck, and Spirit saying, expect powerful change. Kind words and messages will come that will bring endings and new beginnings with the Death card. So Spirit's saying hang in there as you await some important wisdom here, because there is going to come wish fulfillment and a message, a nudge from Spirit to say yes. Okay. So Spirit is sending in a very kind connection for you, whereby you may find you are in that energy of indecision, but that's in the inner strengths position. Spirit's saying trust that the time of change and evolution is here with the Death card. And all you need to do at this point is, after taking action, if you haven't already, wait patiently for this wisdom to come. Now, I do see January wisdom regarding maybe someone born in, let's see, January, Capricorn or Aquarius. Let's look at a 3-card summary. Okay, so we have the Angel of Strength, the Goddess of the Moon, and the Patience card. Like the collective, Spirit is giving you the Leo energy of the Strength card, the strength to appreciate Spirit for every little thing at this time. Spirit's giving you the strength to come together and create happiness by giving happiness to others, knowing that that happiness is going to return tenfold. Spirit is sending in Archangel Metatron saying we are going to light up your third chakra so that you can see clearly who you should or should not trust at this time. Oh, so there could be 2 offers of abundance coming your way. One is the wrong one. The other is this man holding a coin with the Leo energy of the sun once again. A new path of happiness with that cornucopia of abundance eventually showing up in the emotional aspects position. So rest and wait for some exciting wisdom will come as you strategize, right? As you take action. Eventually, after some form of meeting or negotiation could take place around the 12th of December, you're going to be walking away from who or what doesn't serve you, or this with the home card, worries and concerns about home, family, business. Yes, Spirit is saying you are the goddess of the moon. So Spirit is helping you to manifest in a very grounded way with Archangel Michael's first chakra assistance. So we do have this brokenhearted energy, a decision about marriage, commitment, partnership, contract. So there is a little bit of indecision. Should I trust what's happening, what's coming my way? And Spirit saying, yeah, as you heal by healing, releasing, and forgiving others more quickly, is there going to come this energy of an unexpected opportunity. Look at, you're going from the financial constraints card into the direction of a doorway towards value and money. Just like the collective has the bird's energy in the creative aspects position, there is communication via community, society, social media, technology that's going to bring to your awareness of the 4-leaf clover energy. This is a path that is blessed. I decided to believe in the impossible, that once in a blue moon with the occupation card or the new love card, however that applies, I am now free from a previous attachment or part of myself. I'm now going forth excitedly into the direction of victory. Wow. So you'll be thinking about how Spirit helped you to manifest this, that every action step you took caused the energy to move forward. But again, of course, there's a strong message of patience. Either way, there is a doorway towards happiness opening up for you that's going to bring personal healing. And Spirit's been talking about this for a long time, about how if we seek out the path of peace, joy, and happiness, doing what we love, loving what we do, starting a business, going into a better financial direction, that is what's going to open up the heart chakra energy here. And it's going to be lit up both in personal and professional situations. Could be one or the other, or both could be taking place. There could be prosperity opening up and then love as well, all at the same time. And I think I talked about this at the beginning of the year. So Spirit is saying, as you take action, right? If there's dissatisfaction, worries, fears, and concerns, Spirit saying your efforts will lead you towards greener pastures. It is time, like the collective, to trust that you have grown and evolved to a point where a new path needs to open up. Now, you may be feeling, Financially, like there are worries and concerns, or maybe even that you are missing a situation tied to the past. That's where Spirit's saying be careful, because there could come someone from the past who, by which is a soulmate that you needed to learn about yourself through. Yeah. You may be also finding that through your actions by the second week from now, that the greener pastures mean greater prosperity in the area of home and family with the children card. Yeah, in the relationship sector. So there may be some worries and concerns about a path of victory, but Spirit is saying there is going to come an opportunity that you will be assessing in the form of the Ace of Swords. You will see this business or organization has brought you some attention and recognition, and or a person whereby your heart chakra grows 10 times. So take off that blindfold, right? Really take some time to acknowledge the truth of who or what is developing at this time. Yeah, there may be concerns regarding money or things of the material, and Spirit saying don't do that, right? You must look at that's showing up with the believe in the impossible card. If you believe that something isn't going to change on your behalf or for you, that is exactly what will take place. So Spirit saying believe in the impossible when it comes to a path that is blessed. Remain balanced day to day, for we are going to help to bring to fruition a meeting or negotiation where there will be some form of commitment, partnership, contract with the ring card if you let go of those worries and concerns. If you expect change and believe in the impossible. Boom, here it is, a new start with the major arcana, the Fool. Wow. So Spirit's saying it could be by mid to end of December, or even by, I'm feeling it could happen by the end of November here. There is a new path developing where you are ready to take a chance. Spirit's saying we are bringing balance into your life, wish fulfillment, clarity, all the things. And it is a new start that's going to bring a caring connection that I think could come from the past, or a caring connection where there was confusion or a relationship situation. Now look at this emotionally, and it may be by the 5th week from now, but there is this realization of coming together and celebrating with another or others. The fact that this older woman energy is now going into the direction of some form of great prosperity. So in the subconscious position, Spirit saying again, the swords are just your thoughts, their worries, their fears, concerns, heartache, despair, discontentment. Spirit is saying get rid of those swords and have hope, because there is a man holding a coin, some form of caring connection who is going to come your way to free you from some form of indecision, or whereby indecision things will become more clear. That's where we have a conversation with a specific person with the owl card, 2 messages in the 10 of Pentacles. So Spirit's saying trust that what's coming to fruition in relation to this man holding a heart is the action by which Spirit is nudging you to take a new path in the actions position with the Fool card. Yeah, you have the 8 of Swords. Now, the collective has it in the actions position, Claire, but you've got it in the day-to-day aspects position. So there could be this energy of resistance, like I'm feeling stuck or trapped in my circumstances or my thoughts here, but Spirit always says this is a figment of your imagination. You may be fearing that a person or situation cannot be trusted, but that's where Spirit's talking about a meeting or negotiation with the Sagittarius card of Temperance, where Spirit's saying as you stand at the gate of this beautiful garden by which is coming to fruition, free yourself from the thoughts and the worries that are holding you back this month, financially or just in your thoughts in general. Okay. In the inner strengths position, Spirit's giving you the strength this month to look at things from every perspective, to hang in there, and to wait until a shift in perspective. So yeah, you may be feeling a little bit indecisive about when a path, direction, or person is going to come to guide you down the path that is blessed, but Spirit's saying just wait patiently. So we have the waiting card. Wait for this wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups. For there are going to come kind words and messages, offers and opportunities that are going to bring great change and evolution your way. So you are protected as you await additional wisdom. Wisdom could be coming. And then we have the January card. So maybe it takes that long for something to completely unfold, or that involves someone who has Capricorn or Aquarius in their chart. You're receiving some wisdom about. Okay, where there's indecision in the relationship sector and concerns keeping you up at night, Spirit saying, trust that we will guide you towards the direction by which you are meant to go. Things will not always be this way. Then you will be traveling physically or metaphorically at a distance into the direction of a new start. So in a 3-card summary, we've got the Judgment card. Maybe you're already trying to make a decision with the 6 of Swords. Should I stay? Should I go? There are greener pastures that lie ahead. There's a path that is been and is done. And that, Spirit saying that path is now evolving and is dissipating completely. We have someone who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, just like the collective in the center of the reading. Slow moving energy in relation to someone who, whatever their sign is financially abundant, stable, and secure. So there could be something coming to fruition with that person, a meeting, a negotiation where you're trying to decipher the path that Spirit's guiding you towards. Okay, yeah, see, research with the 8 of Pentacles. Someone in a leadership position with the 6 of Pentacles, popular card, an offer of abundance, prosperity, stability. So they're saying continue to set and meet goals in a very exciting and passionate way, for as you do, so too will you soon be able to lay down what weighs heavy upon you in the area of home, family, business. Okay, there is some form of indecision. There's almost like a desire to lash out because you're unsure of something with the Justice card. When will justice turn in my favor? Okay, and thank goodness, Spirit saying throughout the next 3 weeks, we are giving you, Claire, the High Priestess, is a major arcana to slowly but surely manifest in your thoughts through your actions into this physical world, knowing that we're going to bring you a lot of signs and synchronicities, Spirit saying, to guide you and to not take action until you know that you know exactly which action steps you should make or take. So I'm getting a strong 3, 3rd to 4th week, clarity here, working as a team with others, celebrating some form of personal accomplishments, and maybe someone looking at you, watching you do so, whether they have air in their chart with the King of Swords or not, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, because that's Spirit saying free yourself from anyone or anything that makes you feel stuck or trapped. Maybe someone you feared was being false, but there's been discontent, and Spirit is saying we're helping you to make an exciting decision, like many, to bring difficulties, worries, concerns, and the past to a successful completion, and to instead manifest the new with the Fool card. There will be caring connections, attention, recognition with the Leo energy of the Strength card, like the collective. There will be the travel into the direction of some form of triumph here. Yeah. And you have the Ace of Swords, like the collective in the relationship sector. I think there's just going to be a stop and go energy, especially during the Mercury retrograde. But there is definitely a victorious path awaiting you where you can then cut away from some form of confusion, indecision, things that were keeping you up at night. Yes, worries and fears regarding money or things of the material, or even someone who is holding back. Your happiness is coming regardless, personally. Spirit saying playful energy will bring more quickly this wish fulfillment, like the collective of the 9 of Pentacles. Prosperity, an opportunity to kind of celebrate yourself. Yeah, so I am going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing message, please. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, regarding this circle spread for the collective. Okay. Manifest your dreams. There we have it. The number one once again. We have Spirit saying you are ready to go. That's why the action card is in the middle of the reading for you, Claire, and for the collective, right? It's time to leave worries and fears and concerns behind, if not now, very soon, because you're going to find you're standing at the gate of a path that is blessed. They're really, now in your case, Spirit's just saying there's no need for additional preparation. So you've been putting some form of time and effort in. And that could be why there's a little bit of indecision about the direction right now. But Spirit's saying take the first steps towards the changes you desire when they arrive, even if they're small steps. Notice the signs, like they're talking about in the subconscious position. Spirit's saying trust. That are guiding you into the right direction, creatively, financially, career-wise. And notice the resources and the support that miraculously appears. Believe in the impossible and expect the unexpected when it comes to the manifestation of your dreams throughout the next, or by the third or fourth week from now. So thank you, Claire, so much for letting me do your reading. All right. So I'm just going to put away the cards and cleanse them for future readings. Remember, in the inner strength position, Claire, Spirit's giving you the strength to look at things from every perspective, telling you that you are not stuck or trapped. Whatever is keeping you up at night, watch for signs and synchronicities this month, especially when it comes to a very kind masculine. I see emotional fulfillment because of the new beginnings, by which Spirit is telling you to surrender to take a chance. For there will be a very caring connection that brings some form of guaranteed success and abundance here by mid to end of December. Fear not the area of money or things of the material. Take off that blindfold and await some clarity as you assess this opportunity in the area of a business or organization. Don't let someone pull your attention away. Whatever you've been worried about, Spirit is speaking strongly about leaving those worries and concerns behind, and instead about taking action to grow beyond whatever this is, and to trust that Spirit's saying you're going to receive some form of pleasurable change when it comes to your thoughts and concerns. Your heart chakra is going to open up in relation to a man holding a heart, and if you'll remain balanced and believe in the impossible of the path by which Spirit is trying to guide you towards. Okay. I keep getting a passionate masculine, or passion returning in a sense, with this King of Wands, just like we talked about with the Temperance Angel. Could be Sag, Aries, or Leo. I've been seeing a lot of Sag and Leo energies and some earth signs circulating. All right, so I'm going to put away and cleanse the energy oracle deck. Even though you may feel indecisive, just like with that Two of Swords, it's in the inner strength position. Expect powerful change. Wait patiently at this time, for you are going to eventually, even if it takes till the third week from now, could be this week, the third week, but there will come this awareness in the day-to-day aspects position that you are standing before the direction of a beautiful cornucopia of abundance. You may have to wait for a reconnection or an additional conversation, but we have this older woman looking at a new beginning with the money card of the fish, and Spirit saying, surrender to the Ace of Pentacles. This is a gift. This is a path of prosperity, and this is a caring connection. Now, again, if someone shows up from the past, Spirit saying we're going to give you the strength to decipher if there is unrequited love or deception, and you're protected. You can observe a situation, but I think you're going to recognize that something pulls your attention towards money. Now, this could be a new love in relation to an occupation situation, or this occupation is your new love, and it's bringing the results of your efforts, is bringing this angel of balance in to help you to go excitedly towards the assessment of this change. Now is a very lucky time, Spirit's saying, right? Give your relationships a chance. Watch out for the thieves, like cunning, manipulative people. This is a lucky time for you. So Spirit's saying, trust that, when these prosperous things transpire, you will find again that your heart chakra, your kindness, your love for love has returned once again. So the only real negative card is in the thoughts position, which you can change, right? Spirit's saying, create pleasurable change. We will assist you with this because we don't want you to sit in the Three of Swords, heartache, worry, fear, concern, wanting to sneak away from a situation. They're saying surrender to the new beginnings by which we are trying to guide you towards. Things will not always be this way with that caterpillar energy. Change is coming. We got change in the thoughts position, the subconscious position, and the inner strengths position with the death card, right? So Spirit is saying, look at excitement is coming. Passion and excitement for life is returning. Thank goodness. So thank you, Claire, for letting me do your reading. Maria, hello, and thank you for coming today, and thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. All right, so we're going to do Lahon Mama's reading next, and then we're going to do Maria's. Okay, you are very welcome, Divine Earth Keeper. Sharon, hi, thank you for coming today. Hello, Josie and everyone. Can I ask for a general spiritual reading for this Scorpio new moon? I am a Taurus. Thank you. Payment sent through PayPal. Perfect, and thank you. All right, so let's see. We're going to do Claire's. Or no, I'm sorry, Lahon Mama's reading now. And Lahon Mama says, Scorpio Sun general reading, please. So many big things going on. I cannot even pick anything specific. I love it because that is what Spirit's talking about. They're saying things are going to speed up. Believe in the impossible. There's a path that is blessed, and it's going to show up quite unexpectedly because Spirit's having a good time with that. All right. So if you have strong Scorpio in your chart, these messages may resonate for you as well. So I think for Lahon Mama's reading, I am going to use the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Lahon Mama with clearly defined messages regarding Lahon Mama's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through this next month. Okay. So, yeah. Spirit's really helping you, Lahon Mama, to let go of who or what no longer serves you. I'm letting go of memories of the past out into this river, out into the ocean, because I have taken action to not to devote myself to connecting. And then I have two masculines. I have the Lord card and I have the official person card. And then I have a masculine who's looking at this female and she's trying to decipher which choice she should make. So Spirit's saying, let go of old memories of love. Of course, we are headed into a new path in the number 1 year of 2026. Wow, in the thoughts position, we have the solar plexus chakra. So we have some form of pleasure, maybe even butterflies in the stomach. We have Spirit saying, expect pleasurable change, excitement to come to mind here. So maybe as soon as you let go of something or someone comes back around or a new opportunity develops. Now, in the relationship sector, Lahon Mama, we have the emotional loss card. So, I think maybe you've been crying over spilt milk, over maybe old memories. Love could be a person. It could be your past, the things that you used to love. And Spirit is helping you in the creative aspects position with the obstacles and challenges card to trust and have faith. We have the faith card in the creative aspects position with the Two of Pentacles. Things are about to speed up. Soul connections are coming together. And we are telling you that if one person, place, circumstance, situation does not develop you, if that path doesn't work out for you, that's just Spirit telling you that that is not the right direction, right? It's time to pivot because eventually you're going to come to the awareness of something rather unexpected. So believe in the impossible, but know that Spirit's saying, remember to remain balanced this month and know that you have free will. right? They're giving you the extra strength here to find the clarity you need, because at this time, many people's commitments are going to be tested. It's like, are you ready with the death card to bring to a completion who or what no longer serves you and rise into the higher, better path that spirit is trying to guide you towards? Now, in the actions position, we have the fulfillment of wishes card. Thank goodness. So I do see, look at, oh, well, not much needs to be said here. Let's see if I can get these out of here. And I love that the star card is showing up with the guaranteed success card. So yeah, whatever you're putting your action and effort into, spirit is saying there will be some guaranteed success here. So we had that star card. Hold on, I'm going to flip around the November card. And we have the star card with the clouds. So Spirit's saying, even though right now you may be a bit clouded or conflicted, remember to remain balanced, for you have free will. That there is some form of wish fulfillment coming in here. Something pretty darn exciting with the Knight of Wands energy. All right. So did I put one here? I got so into that message. All right. Yes, that was the fulfillment of your wishes, right? The fulfillment of your wishes with that number 9 is bringing an end to the memories, the situations, the paths that no longer serve you. Emotionally, yeah, this is a month of planning. It is a month to be patient, to surrender when something comes to fruition here, a new path of prosperity or a path of long-term stability and security with the anchor. Number 7, your efforts will open a successful doorway, a path or person, situation that is blessed. Old emotions will fall away as you recognize why one path wasn't the right one for you. As you pivot and take action to obtain some form of additional wisdom this month regarding a soul connection, you are going to receive eventually the wisdom you've been seeking. And it's going to feel like wish fulfillment or two. There could be two things. Like this could be, I got a raise at work and then I started selling blankets that I crochet and now that's taking off and so on. In the subconscious position, you have this very intuitive energy here. Okay, so Spirit is saying, remember in the subconscious position, it's time to take action or to continue to take action. For eventually, could be the second or third week from now, you're coming to the awareness that your hard work is paid off and your ship has come in. So watch for signs. Subconsciously, so maybe in a song, what you hear more so, because there is going to come a message or two or a conversation, yes, with a specific person where you find this light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to money. Spirit is saying trust, and when opportunity comes to travel physically or metaphorically forward, know that that is the change Spirit's trying to guide you to take. Now, in the day-to-day aspects position, you've got the beautiful Empress energy, very motherly, nurturing, spiritual energy. So yeah, very intuitive energy. Spirit is saying we are helping you with the major arcana, the Empress, to give birth to meetings, negotiations, a commitment, partnership, contract. We are helping to bring to fruition a gift of a change in the area of occupation or new love or renewed love in your life. So follow the signs, know that Spirit's helping you to give birth to all the new stuff, that what you are excited about, Spirit's helping you to go forward and manifest the fulfillment of your own personal wishes. There could be someone where you recognize that why that isn't the path you went down, or one is not. One's a gift and the other one is false. So in the inner strengths position, we have rejoicing in celebration. Here we have it. Kind words, messages, offers, and opportunities. Spirit is giving you the strength to hang in there, for with the Death card, eventually, the 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. A doorway is going to open, prosperous doorway where there is wish fulfillment, and a nudge from Spirit to not only say yes, because it's a soul connection with January, Maybe you wouldn't start something till January, or you receive confirmation of the fulfillment of your wishes and you're comfortable by January, or there's someone who has Capricorn or Aquarius in their chart. Regardless, Spirit's really nudging you when the fulfillment of your wishes takes place as a result of your actions and the overcoming of certain obstacles this month, that there is going to be a need to celebrate with others, to because you expected powerful change, right? You believed in the impossible, and that there is a path that is blessed, that Spirit's helping you to meet up and to create. All right, in a 3-card summary, we have achievements and foundation right off the bat. So I mean, it could be the next 3 to 6 days, or you already know what this means, but there is the letting go of the past and what was, because of your personal achievements and an exciting and solid foundation. Sit in solitude and trust that as you decipher, make a decision, that you choose wisely. So there could be, during the Mercury retrograde, someone showing up from the past, thoughts of the past, all those fun things. Look at that. Your heart chakra is opening up. It's like there's emotions being released in the relationship sector. Could be with the Thief card, right? Spirit is saying, something is fulfilling you. I think it's like many, as you go forward and you create what you're passionate about, you're able to let go of emotional difficulty in relation to another or others. The Spirit is trying to help you to recognize that one step at a time, if you'll believe in the impossible, you will come to the awareness of a material harvest. That your efforts with that number 9 energy, that's the Empress, is help for you through obstacles and challenges to move forward and give birth to the fulfillment of your wishes. Yeah, so I do feel like there could be, by the 2nd or 3rd week from now, if not already, some form of friendship or alliance where you're feeling a little bit unsure of. But Spirit is saying, oh my gosh, we got new beginnings for the collective in the emotional aspects position, and we have destiny, just like the 4-leaf clover in the creative aspects position. So Spirit is saying, like with this Fool energy, Spirit's nudging you to step into the direction of new beginnings, because there is a new beginning that is blessed and is meant to be. With the new beginnings card, the surrender to them, and the Ace of Pentacles. This whole fulfillment of wishes is happening to help for you to be free from inner conflict or feeling defeated when it comes to some form of temptation. Look at that. Yeah, it's time for personal recognition and reward. And to trust that by mid to end of December, you're going to strongly be feeling this energy of positive movement forward. The wisdom has arrived with the number 8 and with the number 9. Old paths are dissipating because of the fulfillment of your own personal wishes. So again, patiently plan this month, knowing that there's going to come some excitement to mind very soon. You're going to feel as though there is some form of triumphant breakthrough. That any sadness, worry, fear, concern tied to the past is now falling away, and you are sprouting wings and flying. Spirit is saying for many, it'll then be time to sacrifice the muddy waters of one's emotions. Yeah, there's strength and new decisions, new paths that are freeing from some form of mental conflict. And I think that's just what the stagnant energy has been causing for many. All right. So I'm going to confirm and clarify these messages by bringing in the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marchetti. All right. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please confirm and clarify the messages we have previously discussed for Lahon Mama during this next month. Yeah, someone could show back up unexpectedly. Or again, Spirit saying, if you're dissatisfied with life in any sense, continue to devote yourself to taking action, for the time of personal growth is now. As you let go of the past, you could unexpectedly, quite soon, receive something from someone in an official position, or 2 offers. In the thoughts position, yeah, something's going to be, it's like your mind is going to be like, poof, oh my gosh. Josie translated the message that if I expect pleasurable change in my life, excitement, butterflies. That is what is showing up here. I'm getting like the 6 days from now. In the relationship sector, there is the laying down of what was weighing heavy upon you. Could have to do with an emotional situation tied to the past. So I do see something going from 0 to 10 here. I don't know if it's Leo, Cancer, maybe someone who has the thief energy of narcissistic stuff that, is showing back up, mostly because you can then bring a personal issue to a successful completion. So if someone shows up, it might be quite shocking, and maybe even put you in that energy of pride and ego a little bit. But Spirit is saying, remember, you are not stuck or trapped. Just because someone gets a hold of you that is from the past, you can easily remain balanced and let that go. Have faith when the unexpected comes. That Spirit saying, as you handle a situation and bring a tough cycle to a completion, so too will you start to recognize that Spirit has turned you into a new direction beyond current obstacles and challenges, and is freeing you with the Two of Pentacles by speeding things up in your life creatively. So something's coming to fruition, and Spirit is saying, do not resist it. Know that in your actions position, you have the Strength card, you have the Free Will card. The choice is always comes down to you. Wow. So we have the fulfillment of your wishes and the World card, popular card as of late because it's a number 9 year. So many paths are coming to a major completion and new portals are opening up. Could be in this month of November with the Star card here twice. Making exciting decisions because of the fulfillment of your wishes as a result of your actions. Emotionally, you have the Magician. So Spirit is saying a couple things. With this energy, you can manifest a new path of prosperity, gatherings with others, long-term stability, all the things. Whatever you are planning for, plan patiently and know that Spirit's assisting you with that. Now, be cautious because we have a reunion card, and sometimes the Magician could show up unexpectedly to manipulate, to see if they can, trick you. So subconsciously, we have the 10 of Pentacles, just like the collective. We have a conversation with the owl energy and some form of message or communication, letters or paperwork. Spirit is saying, trust that this is coming. Follow that strong intuitive energy we're giving you in the subconscious position, for eventually you're going to recognize that your ship has come in, that there's this awareness of long-term stability and security that you have manifested, and now you are taking action to bring all that was to a successful completion and to step into the direction of a beautiful offer. So Spirit's helping to manifest with the Empress, the fruition of a commitment, partnership, contract, some form of gift or offer or two could show up for you throughout and by the 3rd week from now. You may be stuck focusing on one offer, but Spirit's saying an unexpected better offer will help for you to bring things to a successful completion. You have the 3 of Wands like the collective has up here in the subconscious position. So it's time to take action and to trust that as you do in the inner strengths position, you are going to eventually recognize the direction by which Spirit is trying to guide you. You will be rejoicing in celebration, kind words, messages, offers, opportunities, positive feedback. And you will recognize as well with the Death card who or what you need to bring closure to. Spirit's saying you're protected. We're putting boundaries around you as you await further wisdom and manifest your own personal success. There's a direction that is meant to be. Yeah, Spirit's helping you to leave your worries and concerns behind, whatever those thoughts represent, and to go into the direction of an exciting new path. Yeah, now there could be Capricorn energy or someone who is a temptation, like I said, that could keep you up at night worried and fearful about a decision. But Spirit's saying you're not stuck. Continue to trust with the 7 of Pentacles that your efforts are indeed going to lead you into the direction of triumph. So just like in the subconscious position with this intuition card, watch for signs, especially throughout the next 2.5 weeks, regarding the direction by which Spirit is trying to guide you towards. Hold on a minute. don't know where it came from, but Spirit keeps saying remain grounded. That might have been a specific message for you. Interesting. I'm going to put that back there. All right. So on the day-to-day aspects position. Oh, nope. We're doing the 3-card summary. That's why. Okay. 3-card summary. Sorry. I'm seeing we got another Sagittarius energy, Temperance. I just feel like this month, if you're not sure what action steps to take, keep putting the effort in. A doorway is about to open and Spirit wants to bring it to you as long as you remain emotionally balanced, right? Through the obstacles and challenges. Yeah, as you set to meet personal goals in an emotionally balanced way with the Queen of Swords energy throughout the next 3 months, at some point, Spirit's going to help you to make a decision, right? To lay down whatever weighed heavy upon you in relation to another or others, and to step into a path of your highest, best good. Yeah, so keep applying your imagination and creativity with the 7 of Cups, for there is about to come the abandonment of one path and the stepping into, just like the collective, a connection whereby there is a path of victory. Yeah, there was a long and difficult path, backstabbing, whatever, but now the sun is about to shine. Yeah, the universe is listening to your prayers. They're watching the action steps you're taking with the 4 of Cups, and they are about to bring decision time. A passionate, exciting decision. And there may be fear, like many of the collective, that it's not going to be enough financially. But Spirit is saying yes, just like the collective in the inner strengths position, say yes to that which is unfolding. It may come quite unexpectedly, but you are not stuck or trapped. Seek out additional information and know that Spirit's giving you the courage, again, to lay down what weighed heavy upon you. I think via a business or organization and the emotions that were with it. It is something doesn't serve you anymore. Okay. So I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Creativity and abundance. So, dear one, just like everybody else, you're being called into action, exclamation mark. We got the action card in the middle of the reading in the subconscious position. Spirit saying you are ready to accomplish great things and to truly come into the fullness of who you were meant to be. Now is a great time for creativity, for giving birth to beloved projects, and so on. Follow your passion at this time so abundance and prosperity can manifest for you. Yeah, Spirit's helping you to give birth to the fruition of good news, gifts, offers, opportunities, blessings from the universe, really. So I'm going to cleanse the Gilded Tarot deck as I go backwards and reiterate. Spirit's giving you the strength to hang in there, is telling you that, yes, indeed, things are going to turn out. A message is going to come your way where subconsciously you're going to know and emotionally that you, with Spirit's assistance, have manifested a new start, the fulfillment of your wishes, the completion of who or what does not serve you. As you remain balanced, and apply free will. You can free yourself from the obstacles and challenges, even if that's in your own thoughts. Because Spirit is saying that have faith in the unexpected. You've reached a 10 when it comes to that which was weighing heavy upon you, be it home, family, business, or passion. And now what's coming is an unexpected conversation, kind words, messages, gifts, and so on. If you receive 2, one will be the right one for you and the other one will not. And that's why Spirit's saying we are guiding you via your intuition, right? Just like with this Hanged Man energy, to look at things, especially over the next, we'll say throughout this month, from every perspective before making a clear decision. All right, now I'm going to put away the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Again, Spirit is saying, wait patiently. There is going to come kind words and messages that bring this cause for celebration. So day-to-day Spirit with the fruition card and the Empress is helping you to give birth to the awareness of the journey ahead. Watch for signs as some form of communication, paperwork, or communication with 2. There could be a communication and then the coming back together with the reunion card and the new beginnings card. Spirit saying, surrender to the new beginnings of long-term stability with the anchor. For your actions are leading you into the direction of the fulfillment of your wishes. So trust that good news will come after obstacles and challenges, right? So it's all about the journey is up and down. And sometimes it gets difficult right before the unexpected good things come, which they are if you believe in the impossible. So it's important you let go of old emotions, old situations, focus on the direction that Spirit's trying to guide you towards personally. As you go forward successfully and excitedly via this pleasurable change in your life, your personal issues will reach a resolution, right? Because you're going to be thinking about something exciting. So Spirit is already saying, let go of old memories of love or what used to be, because you have grown and now it's a time of action to devote your time and efforts into forward movement where there will be great and pleasurable change. You are protected as you await this wisdom. But again, Spirit's saying we're giving the collective the strength to expect. We've got the expectation card in the thoughts position and in the inner strengths position. So even though some are sitting in this energy of these kind of thoughts, worries, fears, concerns, mistrust, Spirit is saying expect great and pleasurable change, right? If you focus on the negative, that change may not come or may come rather slowly. All right. Let's go ahead and do Maria's reading. Oh, Sharon's reading. Pardon me. We're going to do Sharon's reading and then Maria's reading next. Sharon, thank you for that donation. Whoop, whoop. Hello, Josie and everyone. Can I ask for a general spiritual reading for Scorpio's new moon? I'm a Taurus sun sign. Thank you. And payment sent. Thank you for your donation. And so if you have strong Taurus in your chart, these messages may resonate for you as well. All right. So I am being guided to The Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. I'm going to get a little sip of coffee. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, thank you, Laho Mama, for letting me do your reading. Sharon. All right. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Sharon with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. All right. So this is a lot like the action card that the collective has in the center of the reading. Spirit is saying, celebrate the path that you have been on, but now come to the edge and see what else you can find. Because with the number 36, Spirit, the Holy Trinity, number 3, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, and the number 6 of victory and harmony, Spirit is bringing success. And 3 plus 6 is 9, so that you can transition towards something greater. In the thoughts position, Spirit saying, recognize that we are giving you a leg up. We are trying to bring pleasurable change into your life when it comes to home, family, could be home business. Now, in the relationship sector, we have the orphaned card. So like this is an energy of feeling as though you're being left out or forgotten. And Spirit always tells me with this card that this isn't about someone else in our path. This is about our path, right? It's about climbing down off of this rock and saying, I am now going to assess a successful direction for myself. I'm not going to wait on another or others. Instead, I'm going to go into the direction of what I desire, right? Action with the number 5 energy. Obstacles and challenges can be repaired with wisdom, right? As you seek wisdom and obtain it, you overcome the obstacles and challenges. And Spirit saying, remember, in the relationship sector, now is a lucky time with the rabbit spirit energy. And that's been a popular card for many. In the creative aspects position, it is a time to observe. Watch the stars, try different things in the creative aspects position. Have faith that as you put your time and effort in with the occupation card, what you occupy yourself in creating for yourself, there is going to come the awareness of a path that is blessed and is meant to be with the 4-leaf clover energy. So Sharon, Spirit's saying continue to connect out with like-minded people. If one person or situation doesn't respond in kind or at all, believe in the impossible and don't give up. You have grown and evolved, and now you can maintain emotional balance and apply free will, right? You can find the clarity you are seeking, even in this still what's left of the month of November, because we do have the November card and 2 star cards. You are not stuck or trapped with the 8 of Swords. We're giving you the strength to overcome. Okay. In the actions position, look at, we are bringing from the universe the yang to your yin. We want to bring wish fulfillment to fill your cup. So whatever you are observing, I think there's a need to shift your perspective if you're feeling left out or forgotten by another human being. Okay, believe in the impossible of what you can personally achieve at this time, because things are going to show up. It's a lucky time in the relationship sector, diagonal to this letter communication energy. Conversations with a specific person, and the beautiful light at the end of the tunnel in the form of the 10 of Pentacles. So in the oh my emotional aspects position, we have exchanging a gift. So something is coming to fruition for you, just like the collective with the gift card, also in the day-to-day aspects position. Spirit's saying, as these gifts come forward via meetings, negotiations, someone of a bigger build, Sagittarius, someone in a leadership position, there is going to come to the edge in your case, Sharon, and look at what's coming to fruition. Continue to believe in the impossible, for there is going to be some form of offer or opportunity. So there could be, like I was talking about before, energies where you meet up and then you feel like they've forgotten, you're abandoned, and then boom, a gift shows up. Now, in your case, however, whether it's personal or professional, you, like many, have the anchor in the emotional aspects position. There is an awareness of long-term stability and security because of a reunion where a gift is offered from someone in an official position. And Spirit saying, surrender to the new beginning of the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Pisces energy of the fish representing money and 2 doorways. So doorways are opening via some form of offer or opportunity that Spirit's saying is coming from the universe as a result of your efforts. Subconsciously, there's a strong message here to remain balanced and to trust with the trust card, that this communication is going to come. You're going to recognize at some point that your proverbial ship has come in. And so Spirit's saying again to you, like many of the collective, with the caterpillar and the distant horizons card, things will not always be this way. Change is coming. Through a conversation or some form of communication, you're going to be called to action to travel with the distant horizons card, physically or virtually, into the direction of this ship coming in. So remain balanced. Even if you feel alone, forgotten, Spirit's giving you a leg up. Remember that in the thoughts position with the expectation card. Expect Spirit to give you a leg up. Believe in the impossible as you connect out with like-minded people, that there is a path that is blessed. As a result of your actions, there's going to come the awareness of a yang in the form of a gift, kind words, messages, and so on. But you must balance your mind. Okay, now we do have meetings and negotiations with the ring card, right? Having meetings and negotiations in a very emotionally balanced way with the temperance angel. Do not resist what's coming to fruition in regards to someone who's either of a bigger build or who is financially abundant, stable, and secure. A gift could come as one offer that Spirit's saying to observe, but to also await that yang energy. So one offer could come and you're not receiving a response. Spirit's saying remain balanced, because to be fair, there's something better coming to fruition, and it will feel like a gift. So if someone is false or you don't feel like they can trust them, Spirit is saying Trust that it's a lucky time, that there is a truthful, successful journey about to develop with the Ace of Swords in the relationship sector. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit's saying, watch the wisdom and knowledge that arrives here, Sharon, because there is going to come some form of kind words, messages, offers, and opportunities that you've been waiting for or will be. And Spirit's saying, expect powerful change. You are protected, and know that eventually some wisdom's going to come and you will feel balanced enough to apply free will. We have two offers, opportunities. I feel like it's a second one that comes, and it may take until like mid to end of December. There could be one now and one then, but let's keep going. All right. So in a 3-card summary, we have Spirit saying, chop the wood, right? Get rid of feeling left out, alone, forgotten. Trust that Spirit saying things are being done by the book, right? One step at a time in a very sequential way. And that's why you may be feeling left out or forgotten. Now, you may be waiting, and then it shows up and you're like, meh. Now that the gold blew off and the masks came off, all that glittered was not gold. Spirit is saying continue to plant seeds and remain flexible throughout the next 3 to 4 weeks, for you're going to recognize a blessing when it comes. So it may feel like from the 2nd to 3rd week, you're sitting between the past versus the future. But Spirit is saying that's exactly where you are meant to be, Sharon. Sit in the here and now, clean up negative worries, fears, concerns. Find that emotional balance. Things will not always be that way. Trust that change is coming. Breathe, relax, meditate, eat right, prepare, because there is a new life about to be born. Right? That's where you're going to recognize, and it could come. I mean, I am seeing 2 wishes, one in November, but the card landing in December. So keep me updated. Yeah, standing like many at a proverbial fork in the road, indecisive about the direction by which Spirit is trying to guide you towards. Spirit is saying with the building block energy, now is the time to take action to create a foundation by which you really desire in your life, because that is going to create a more stronger you. That whole process of creativity is going to mend whatever needs to be healed. Someone that really wasn't for you, that maybe left you feeling orphaned, left out, forgotten. Wow. As you devote your loyal heart to yourself and your personal accomplishments, there is going to come some form of soulmate here. Now, that could be professionally or personally. Either way, Spirit's saying go the distance, take some time to rest, and trust that the divine, the higher power, like they've been talking about, is bringing your way a perfect and divinely timed gift. Yeah. So as you try to decipher who should I co-create with, I'm a bit conflicted or chaotic or unsure. Therefore, if one message doesn't come with the unfinished symphony card, I know that another will. So Spirit is saying this is a month to avoid round and round, the round and round energy. This is unhealthy patterns, behaviors, people, circumstances, situations. To await, as you watch for the signs as they unfold, some form of aha moment where you are flowing in this energy of milk and honey. So there is a treasure coming, but you must free yourself from why this or that didn't happen with the tribe, a person, a group of people, and so on. Trust that Spirit saying with the to the sea energy, we are listening to your prayers and are watching the action steps you are taking daily and are guiding you into the direction of the happy, happy card. So the egg represents your projects, goals, intentions, actions. And the key, again, is the universe saying when this comes as a result of your actions, there is going to be great happiness. There's going to be a realization, I think, by mid to end of December, where you, like the phoenix, have risen and now are excited. Like Spirit saying, oh, slow down, remain poised, and you can't help it. You're jumping up and down, which is really exciting here. Some form of union, reunion, offer of abundance is coming, but it may not come from the person or direction by which you thought it would. If one is false, watch for the one that Spirit's saying is true. All right, let's go ahead and confirm and clarify these messages And to do so, I'm going to bring in the Tarot of Dreams deck by Lee Burston. So after Sharon's reading, we're going to do Maria's reading. And Elizabeth, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. So Sharon, Maria, and Elizabeth. Okay. So, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please confirm and clarify the messages we have previously discussed in this circle spread for Sharon for this next month. Wow, we've got this Knight of Swords. Now, this is kind of someone who needs to slow down, put away their sword of harsh communication, reflect, and let go. I feel more so, if that's not it, what I'm feeling, is Spirit is saying, celebrate where you used to be, Sharon. Look towards the future. I feel like there is going to come some unexpected communication via a business or organization. Now, we have two masculines. One is an official person, the Lord card, and the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but it is an air card. So I'm thinking more so someone in a leadership position, if you so choose to seek them out. In relation to a business or organization, Spirit is saying we are bringing pleasurable change, but you must expect it when it comes to a more financially abundant, stable, and secure situation. Spirit is giving you a leg up, but you must not sit in this energy of worry, fear, mistrust. There is going to come some form of bouquet. Wow. Some form of celebration at some point. Now, you have the Death card. The collective has this in the inner strengths position. You've got this in the relationship sector. So, I think Spirit's saying, if one person situation doesn't transpire for you, it was not meant to be. We're going to give you the strength of the Scorpio energy of the Death card to bring a situation to a completion. Okay. As you assess an opportunity, Spirit is saying, you will have the strength if they are walking in the thief energy to bring that situation or offer to an end. And then you feel like this, right? Then we have kind of these worries and concerns regarding money, but Spirit is saying, sit and observe. I think watch for signs and synchronicities, have faith in your actions and prayers, because Spirit's saying there is going to come communication via community, society, social media, technology, whereby there is the awareness of a path that is blessed. If you believe in the impossible, more quickly will a tough cycle come to a completion. In the actions position, see, we talked about that Three of Swords in the thoughts position for the collective. Spirit is saying find balance. Ask Spirit to free you from worries, fears, concerns, heartache, and so on. Trust that Spirit's trying to give you the strength of the Strength card in the actions position to overcome and to go into this direction of wish fulfillment. I wonder if you're going to be tested by someone tied to the past. Let's see. Well, there we have the Lovers card. Now, the collective has this in the actions position. This could be a very passionate decision. I think that's what this represents in the area of some form of gift. So there is emotionally and a passionate decision, I think, that you may be contemplating when an unexpected offer arrives. I still am feeling like a passionate decision regarding long-term stability and security. I guess that could still be personally or professionally, but there's definitely a gift coming your way to free you from the Three of Swords. But again, you must believe in the impossible. Wow. In the subconscious position, you have the Tower. That's why Spirit is saying right now it's important to remain balanced, to trust that the universe is about to bring you some form of unexpected wisdom, where you're going to be thinking subconsciously about the effort and the time that you put in, and the fact that your proverbial or physical ship has come in. Traveling at a distance. Spirit saying, trust that we are or will be nudging you to take action when this communication comes in. Things will not always be this way. Change is coming. When it comes, take action without fear. Watch for the signs. It's going to feel like you're ready if you maintain that emotional balance while you await this. Okay, so in the day-to-day aspects position, beautiful. Spirit's saying eventually you're going to be leaving those worries and concerns behind. Lovers could be Gemini, but I'm feeling, yeah, if there is falseness, right? If someone or something isn't right for you after a meeting or negotiation, Spirit's saying the universe will continue to bring to fruition a connection or direction where there are greener pastures, where the worries and concerns can fall away. Beautiful. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit's trying to guide you towards the Leo energy of the sun. Great happiness. So at some point there is going to come some kind words, messages, offers, opportunities, or an awareness of I think money with the Seven of Pentacles, or a direction that Spirit's saying is coming in relation to a soul connection. It's like Spirit is sending someone in. They're saying you are protected. If one situation or person isn't the right one for you, wait, because we're going to bring you some wisdom here. Great, powerful change. And you're going to be going from sadness, worry, fear, heartache to now I have this deep knowing, this wisdom here that the change has come. Could be via a business or organization, and you have the strength of the Death card to handle this unexpected offer or opportunity. Spirit saying, trust in this direction, for we will be guiding you to accept the blessing. 3-card summary. So you have the Chariot, like the collective has in the relationship sector, Cancer energy, and then we have the Sagittarius energy of the Temperance card. Big things happening for you. I don't know if they already have or they are, Sharon, but very shortly you're going to be going into the direction of success, overcoming difficulty, and feeling very balanced emotionally. Yeah, you may be feeling like you're in a situation that you have outgrown or overcome, and Spirit's saying, yes, indeed, there is an offer or opportunity coming. It is just slow moving. Now, someone could come in here unexpectedly, like that Knight of Swords. Maybe they'll have air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, with the Gemini energy of lovers in the emotional aspects position. But someone could show up from the past, causing a state of confusion. Yeah, and Spirit is saying you have the Pisces energy of the moon, right? Hope. Have hope and trust that the path we're guiding you towards is a prosperous one for the long term. Wait patiently. Yeah, because one offer may not be the right one, but you'll have the strength of the simple 8 of Cups to walk away from one direction into the direction of the Wheel of Fortune, a path that is destined. Await some exciting news, because there is coming the 9 of Pentacles and a brand new start with the Fool card. Look at that. It's going to feel as though your ship has come in with the 3 of Wands. Therefore, when this good news regarding money, with the Leo energy of the Strength card, like the collective has in the actions position, Spirit's going to give you the strength to take action, to go into the direction of a cause for celebration. A realization that Spirit has lined you up with some form of soul connection that just feels right. And Spirit's saying, we are bringing in good things for you, Sharon, to free you from worries and concerns that were keeping you up at night, maybe even involving home or family. Yeah, we are going to help to protect you, to free you from thinking you're stuck or trapped in a situation that could involve someone who is a narcissist or is tied to the past. Yeah. Oh, we have good news coming in the area of money, things speeding up in that arena, a lot of happiness, forward movement, and a completion to one path as you step into the portal of the Fool. Wow, giving birth to a path of victory. You have the Ace of Swords with the Death card. The collective has the Ace of Swords in relationship to these messages via another or others. Spirit is bringing an exciting adventure to free the collective from that which was weighing heavy upon them in the area of home, family, or business. Yeah, there's going to come an offer of abundance unexpectedly. I think this could show up for you, and then you're going to wait for it, and then you're going to wait for another one, right? Because Spirit's going to bring a second one your way. I think eventually, yeah, one, and it could be air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini with this king. Is there equal give and take? Are they going to pay me what I'm worth? Is this person who's in a leadership position going to give me what I want? Spirit is saying you are beyond the 10 of swords. The swords are falling out of your back. Those worries, fears, and concerns are coming to a completion. Someone's going to recognize your hard work, your talents, and your skills. And just like that tower in the subconscious position, there's going to be a quick and unexpected call to action, a light at the end of the tunnel with the popular 10 of Pentacles, an awareness of long-term traditional stability and security. Spirit is helping you to manifest great things in the area of money, finance, career, and they're helping to bring gifts your way to free you from that Three of Swords. They want to bring you into the knowing of a new path of happiness so that you can leave these worries and concerns behind and move quite unexpectedly at some point towards greener pastures. A gift will come in emotionally where you may feel very excited but have to make some form of decision. But again, Spirit is saying remain balanced. Remember, you have free will. You can either go into the direction of heartache or you can go into the direction of the gift that Spirit's trying to bring. If someone or something isn't the right one for you, isn't giving 100%, Spirit's saying trust that okay. Believe in the impossible when it comes to your occupation. Know that when things speed up financially with the Two of Pentacles, tough cycles will complete. That could be what this is about. Things are changing in the area of relationships because of greater things transpiring for you. But again, this is a month where you must remain focused on a successful future for yourself, because Spirit really wants to bring in an opportunity of just fulfillment in many, many different ways here. So I'm going to go ahead and put away the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Remember, Spirit's giving you the strength to trust that as you obtain some additional wisdom and knowledge this month with the owl, that there is eventually going to come a deep knowing, or at some point, even over the next 3 days, 2.5 weeks, that someone is not for you. There could be meetings and negotiations where you recognize some falseness, but there will be additional conversations, and one with a specific person with the owl card where there is finally a light at the end of the tunnel. So Spirit's saying trust that the time of action is going to come. Remain fair and balanced until the universe brings you this wisdom. Emotionally, it's going to feel like a reunion is bringing a new start of long-term prosperity, a new direction. A gift from the universe is coming in as a result of your hard work and actions. Remember, this is a month to remain balanced. Should anyone come towards you, offering you something that isn't the right one. That's why they're talking about observation. The unexpected may come, but believe in the impossible, that when things speed up, there will be a soul connection that Spirit is sending in. You are not alone. Continue to assess the direction of prosperity and success by which you'd like to personally go, and expect that you will overcome sadness, worry, fear, and concern, because Spirit is giving you a leg up into the direction of a higher, better chapter in your life. Beautiful. And I don't know if we close, but I am feeling guided to close with one more message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Then we're going to do Maria's reading and Elizabeth's reading. And thank you guys for your patience. Closing message, please, here for Sharon, the healer of thought. So see, with the Three of Swords, Spirit's trying to bring a healer of thought. They're saying it's time to clean up your life, get rid of anything that clutters your space or makes you feel disorganized. That'd be a good thing to focus on right now. That could be the action as well that Spirit is talking about. Can't see this other card. Yes. Remember, you have grown and you have evolved, and it's time to devote your energy to going into the direction of pleasurable change, good changes in your life. People who take from you but don't give back, right? Making you feel alone, left out, forgotten, abandoned. should be released as well at this time. 9 of Thoughts, stop being hard on yourself. Forgiveness is an important part of healing at this time. Have patience. Some dreams grow slowly, but do not worry, for the hard work you are now investing or have been investing will bring about a bountiful harvest. Remember, just like many of the collective on the bottom of the Affirmators deck, Spirit keeps bringing up this card, good things to come. There are so many amazing gifts coming my way. And even though I cannot see them now, I know that they will show up exactly when the time is right. And right behind that, we have the Vitality card. We have excitement. Good news to share with others this month. All right, good. So let's see. Maria. Hello, Josie. Hi, Maria. I would like a general reading on home and finances. All right. And for that reading, I am being guided to, I haven't done your energy for a while. I'm going to use the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor first, and we'll go from there. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Maria with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for the next month. You've got the action card in the center of the reading. So yeah, Spirit is saying you may have been feeling a little bit dissatisfied with life, but if you'll continue to take action, you will start to recognize that you have grown and evolved into a higher, better path of sorts. Expect pleasurable change to come, where maybe before there were thoughts of sadness. Woo! An exciting doorway towards value and money is coming. Wow. So that's showing up to mind here. I don't know if you've come to this awareness yet, but I do feel like it could happen by the end of November, maybe by the second week from now. In the relationship sector, we have a happy family because of the doorway to value, money, and abundance that has opened up. Traveling with a chariot, physically or metaphorically, into the direction of this business card. The Ace of Swords, the awareness of something exciting and a need to make an exciting decision. A happy family. In the creative aspects position, we have Archangel Metatron coming in, lighting up your third eye chakra. Now, wisdom. Expect the unexpected. Have faith when things speed up with the Two of Pentacles in the area of money, finance, career. Continue daily to connect with others via community, society, social media, technology. To trust that there's going to come a path that is blessed and meant to be in the area of the occupation card. There is a gift coming in, a meeting or negotiation regarding a commitment partnership contract that Spirit is trying to guide you towards. Now, in the actions position, we have the deception card. Interesting. We have the deception card for the collective as well in the actions position. So and that's showing up with the unrequited love card. So there could be a deceptive person coming back from the past who makes you feel a little bit stuck or trapped in this energy of indecision. And Spirit saying the reason this could happen with the Knight of Wands showing up quickly and leaving just as quickly, also with the Thief card in the relationship sector, Spirit saying your commitment is being tested. Okay. Yeah, it's like Archangel Metatron's looking at the deception card and is trying to bring you awareness, some wisdom here. You may receive a gift from someone tied to the past because you're stepping through this doorway towards value and money, and there's happiness surrounding you and everyone else, or your aura is just drawing people around you, even from the past. Wow. Because see, emotionally, we have victory. We have Spirit saying surrender to new beginnings. There's going to come a union or a reunion for this older woman card, maybe in relation to one, where we have the anchor of long-term stability and security. We have a new doorway opening when it comes to money and the Ace of Pentacles. The awareness of a path that is victorious here for you. Could be like around the 28th of November. That 28 is jumping out at me, where you're taking action to go into the direction of a happy family. Now, this could be a group of people that you're going to enjoy working with for the long term. Yeah, your heart chakra is opening up. My goodness. So Spirit's saying, trust that there will come a conversation via a specific person that could involve some information paperwork here, but that will bring to your subconscious the 10 of cups, a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to money, which is going to light up your heart chakra. So Spirit is saying, you're going to eventually come to the awareness that your ship has come in. Watch for signs into the 3rd or 4th week from now still, because Spirit is trying to guide you regarding the steps you just need to take. But it will be important at some point to take action. Spirit saying, trust that we're guiding you to accept this family of people, this victorious doorway towards greater abundance in money. So day to day, there's a lot about rest and rejuvenation, right? As I meet up, connect, communicate with others, I am able to decipher if they are false or not. I can also decipher the gift that Spirit is talking about because my third eye chakra is open. So you may be still a little bit indecisive. And it could be in hindsight, like, okay, the next couple of weeks, 2.5 weeks, there's happiness, there's opportunity. And then you look over to a deceptive person and Spirit saying, you may be fearing the opportunity, which is our human way. And that's why Spirit's saying rest, rejuvenate, give something some time. All right, in the inner strengths position, because here you are. Spirit saying we're giving you the strength to hang in there, to take action, to trust that this opportunity, this doorway is going to open, that there is going to be pleasurable change that comes to mind. Kind words, messages, offers, opportunities. And Spirit is saying to you, like many of the collective, trust that this is coming. Believe in the impossible. Wait patiently for this opportunity to say yes. An opportunity with the death card to transition towards a path of greater accomplishments. For there could very well be a soul connection of sorts in this new direction. Could be friends. That's why I feel like there's a very friendly family energy. Spirit saying you are protected and we're guiding you into a stable and secure situation by which you will see that you've been protected and guided by Spirit all along. Especially by like the 5th week from now, there'll be like in hindsight here. So in a 3-card summary, you also have Archangel Chamuel coming in, lighting up those butterflies, right? Because you're taking action to go into and through that doorway to value and money. But you may feel a little bit concerned about making this change. But Spirit's saying the World card is here for you as well. Maria, things are coming to a successful completion so that you can step into the portal of connections that were meant to be. There's going to be a very yin-yang balanced energy within you, within the connections around you. Yeah, a community of people, right? Spirit's saying there'll be a happy family of people. And yeah, you may feel a little bit anxious about the fact that you are now standing at the doorway of a beautiful garden, but it's time to take off the mask and the attachments of all that used to be. There's some exciting communication coming your way where others are going to envy the fact that your heart has healed. Yeah, I feel like there could be, through meetings and negotiations, a masculine by which you do know feels right, where there's maybe even a little bit of an attraction, or down the line there will be. So you have the goddess of the moon energy, where Spirit's saying we are helping you to manifest day to day an opportunity to connect with a masculine who will be thinking about a commitment, partnership, contract. An aha moment when it comes to a doorway towards not only personal happiness, but also healing. Yeah, I think there's going to be a very tempting offer opportunity via masculine here in the area of money, finance, and career. And with the sun stepping into a path of happiness, so much about happiness and healing. Expect unexpected doorways to open. You may feel indecisive about this journey at first, but remain patient, for we are helping you to strategize this victorious outcome. The angel of balance is helping for you not only to remain balanced as you await this opportunity financially, but also is bringing back that energy of love. So your heart chakra is opening up because of the 10 of Pentacles. It's like, now I feel stable and secure. Now I can celebrate with my family and friends these accomplishments. And there's a very caring connection in that direction. Oh my. Step into that direction, for there will be the awareness of a blossoming of abundance in your life. Hostile storms will then have passed. And then comes an awareness of the appreciation and recognition that you truly deserve. Oh my. Okay, Maria. So let's bring in the Game of Thrones tarot deck, shall we? Remember, Spirit is saying the law of attraction is happening for those who by which deserve peace in their lives. All right, Game of Thrones tarot deck. Dear Lord, Spirit, guides, and angels, please confirm and clarify the messages that we've previously discussed in this circle spread for the next month for Maria. Yeah, so Spirit is saying, even though you're feeling stuck, sad, upset, worried, fearful, all the good things with the 9 of Swords, whatever it is that's keeping you up at night, again, Spirit's saying you have grown and evolved both spiritually, emotionally, professionally, and now it is time to connect with this person who's in an official position, or to take action until you do. So you may not have connected with someone as of yet, but they are very close to being discovered by you. So we do have thoughts of a doorway towards money and abundance developing for you. Freedom from marriage, commitment, partnership, but also balance. Recognizing that this doorway to value and money has opened up, and that justice has indeed turned into your favor. I don't know if you're conflicted about a Libra, but I think more so it's the positive awareness of what's now taking place by the second week from now. So in the relationship sector, well, yeah, you're going from heartache, worry, fear, sadness, like the collective, into the direction of celebrating with family and friends. Oh my. That there is a victorious path unfolding, a gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Swords. Personal issues are reaching a resolution because of the lucky things that are unfolding for you. So in the creative aspects position, Spirit is saying, Maria, to trust in the signs. There is going to come an unexpected offer, but you must have faith. You must believe in the impossible. You must connect with others of like mind via community, society, social media, technology, because there is going to come the end of a tough cycle in the area of an occupation situation. And also we have a new love. So you may be interviewed or receiving an offer from someone where there's an attraction, which is really wild. Sonia, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust this over here so I don't get too lost, because we're doing Maria and then Elizabeth's reading. Okay, so in the creative aspects position, beautiful. So Maria, you're being given this high priestess energy in the actions position, the ability to plant those pomegranate seeds, to trust in all that you've learned and your spiritual advancement and intuition. Spirit saying remain balanced. If someone comes towards you from the past, or even in general that you know feels off, that this person is coming in with energies of deception, unrequited love, and so on. Continue to take action until you know exactly what action steps to take. So even if you don't become completely clear until mid to end of December, there is this awareness of victory emotionally by then. So just remain patient, watch for the signs, trust that Spirit saying with the 7 of Spears or Wands, you are slowly but surely throughout this month going to come out of this energy like you don't know what action steps to take, to, oh my gosh, this doorway has opened and now I can go forward victoriously. Look at with the 10 of Cups, great emotional fulfillment. See, just like we said with my favorite number 44, your heart chakra is opening up because of a conversation, some form of communication, paperwork, after a meeting or negotiation, deciphering who can be trusted and or who cannot. In the day-to-day aspects position, we have the Virgo energy of Hermit. So Spirit is saying, free yourself from the worries and fears that keep you up at night. Know that every action step you take at this time is going to bring you closer to someone in an official position, one masculine or two, throughout as soon as the next week or two. Expect justice to turn in your favor. Remain hermited for a bit. Trust that Spirit is helping to bring to fruition a commitment, partnership, contract. And that in the meantime, you must rest, rejuvenate, meditate, eat right, exercise, and prepare for this new start. For in the inner strength position, just like the collective, there is the strength to hang in there until the wish fulfillment arrives. Look at this. We have kind words, messages, offers, opportunities, the strength to hang in there until this shows up. And then with that number 9 of Cups energy, Spirit saying, say yes with this card. The strength to step into a prosperous foundation situation where Spirit is saying, say yes. In fact, know that you are protected as this wisdom comes your way via some form of soul connection, some form of powerful change when it comes to money. All right, 3-card summary. We have worries regarding money, finance, career. Remember, Spirit saying, take action. The action steps you take will free you from this, right? Worrying about money will darken your aura and will repel the beautiful blessings from coming in. See, if you free yourself from those worries and continue to take action, there is going to come an unexpected call to action, some form of happiness with the Leo energy of the sun. So Spirit is saying to you, like the collective, that somehow, somewhere between the next month, month and a half, there is going to wish fulfillment with the Aquarius energy of the Star card. With the Knight of Coins, someone or something is slow moving, but it's showing up and it is indeed on its way. So at some point, you're going to be giving yourself a pat on the back for how far you have come and the fact that a better doorway is about to open. It may take longer than expected, but Spirit's saying don't expect anything. Trust in prayer and believe in the impossible, for we do eventually have good news bringing you the 10 of Pentacles like the collective. So you have the strength in the actions position to continue to seek out the Knight of Coins energy, to receive an opportunity to buy yourself a small gift. See, there could be an offer coming from two people, King of Cups and King of Spears or Wands, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or Leo. The Spirit's saying, give things some time, look at things from every perspective, for eventually you will come to the realization that indeed you are stepping into or onto a very solid foundation. They're talking about deception again. People are going to see you as this beautiful, nurturing, motherly energy, accomplishing great things, Maria. And the devil or Capricorn may come towards you to tempt you. But Spirit's saying you are the high priestess. You've been there, done that. You know that if someone is cold, close off with the Aries energy of the Emperor, that they are not the path of love that Spirit is guiding you towards. It could be that here you go. You connect with someone who's in a leadership position, someone who's financially abundant, stable, secure, CEO, manager, whatever. And it is that path where you recognize a soul connection and prosperity, a path that's going to fulfill you emotionally for the long term. That's what Spirit's trying to bring, is this happy family energy into your life. Could be via the right group of people in a business or organization. Someone in a leadership position is bringing in the Cancer energy of the Chariot, forward moving success. So here comes an offer or opportunity. And just like the collective in the inner strengths position, the ability to transition into a path of greater prosperity and excitement here. Kind words and messages, offers and opportunities are going to guide you down a path that's going to grow, not only emotionally, but passionately. It could grow in passion and excitement because it's a business where you can advance. So even though you may be conflicted at times about what action steps to take regarding others, at some point you're going to know that you know what action steps you should take personally because of the attention, recognition, and triumph, the direction by which spirit is trying to guide you towards. Wish fulfillment. And a woman holding a coin. Couldn't have been more clear than that. Yeah, so research and offer opportunity for you will be leaving behind sly, cunning, manipulative people. Someone may show up unexpectedly, playfully, but Spirit's going to keep you on track. They're going to guide you down a path where you can celebrate a new adventure, where you are finding the courage to create the next chapter of your life, where at some point you know the path by which Spirit was saying is leading you towards prosperity and happiness. Wait patiently as something comes to fruition and keep your heart open to the fact that Spirit is creating the impossible, what feels impossible to you. Okay, so we have the High Priestess waiting in the actions position, someone coming towards you, maybe someone deceptive by the 3rd or 4th week from now, who I think needs to belong in the past. We do have a heartache energy here, thinking about marriage, commitment, partnership, or the fact that, oh my gosh, in the next couple of days, couple of weeks, a doorway towards prosperity has now opened up for me. All right, sitting in that Queen of Pentacles throne. 3 of Wands once again. My goodness. All right, so I'm going to put away the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor and reiterate for Maria. Spirit's giving you the strength to hang in there. You're on your way to this woman holding a coin energy. Rest, meditate, eat right, and prepare. Your heart chakra is about to open up 10 times because of a message of prosperity and victory. It may be like you connect with someone and then you have to wait to reunite with them, or you're taking action to go forth towards prosperity and someone deceptive is going to show up and try to mess with your juju. But Spirit's going to be bringing you signs regarding soul connections, unexpected situations, a path that is blessed. It is time for a change in the area of occupation and a new love. It could be that you're connecting with a new love creatively, financially by the 3rd week from now, could take till around the 3rd month. But there's just this energy of happiness and Spirit saying, trust in what we are bringing your way. Expect this. Believe in the impossible. And when it comes to fruition, step into and surrender to the new beginnings that we are referring to. So there's a call to action showing up quickly if it hasn't already in relation to someone in a professional person. Research, there could be 2 offers, opportunities, or masculines, or as you go forward towards a masculine in the area of prosperity, a masculine from the past decides to show up. But Spirit says, watch out for deception and unrequited love. There is wish fulfillment taking place for you personally, and you must remain balanced and remember that you have free will. You are not stuck or trapped. In fact, you're stronger because of the opportunities that are developing, that are opening up for you. So thank you so much, Maria, for letting me do your reading. I know you're not listening, but when you do, thank you. All right, Elizabeth's reading. And Elizabeth says, hi, Josie. Love message, please. There's not much hope going on in that area, but I'm hopeful it will happen soon. And actually, I am seeing new loves coming in here for my singles. Make sure that you are ready for that. Because, your own personal fears could block you from moving forward towards something good. In some cases, I see 2 people coming in to tempt someone to be tested. Am I going to go down an old path with someone new or an old path with someone from the past, or am I going to really research the situation with a clear mind, taking the lessons of the past and expect no heartache, no mistrust, no sneaky. I do see the thief coming in the relationship sector, but Spirit also saying in the relationship sector, now's a lucky time. Assess the passion or the excitement that's unfolding, and trust that Spirit is going to help for you to decipher who you should go forward with. Interesting. Okay, so let's dig into it. All right, so for Elizabeth's reading, I am going to use the Mystic Red Oracle deck, or at least start with that. All right, Elizabeth, here we go. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Elizabeth with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice regarding her love arena during this next month. Okay, so we do have a mask right off the bat. The card says, are you hiding your true feelings? Are you pretending? Are you gaslighting? Is someone gaslighting you? Look at this. We have a female in the center of the reading who's thinking about or is trying to decipher someone's devotive energy, but is fearing that they are the enemy. Have you been thinking of the past, Spirit saying, because you are feeling dissatisfied with life or your current circumstances? I think Spirit saying, when we look to the past, we need to take those lessons forward. Should someone from the past show up because Mercury's in retrograde, take action in a way where you know that you have grown. You have grown spiritually and emotionally. Therefore, you know the decisions you should or should not make. Because we do have a little bit of worry here with the bouquet of roses. We have someone showing up in the thoughts position, compliments from an admirer, and a female who's expecting heartache amongst some pleasurable thoughts, but fearing that this person can't be trusted. Let's continue. In the thoughts position, we have learning from the past. There we go. Take off that mask. Don't reminisce about what was. Shift your perception from why something didn't turn out and what you learned from that, right? I learned these things, therefore I will not go back into the direction of the fox, right? Sly, cunning, manipulative people. In the relationship sector, Spirit's just saying ground yourself. Ground yourself this month and recognize again the growth and the endurance that you have been through. Now, there could be someone who is a secret admirer who's going to show up and say that they admire you throughout the next couple days, couple weeks. So Spirit is saying it is a time over the next couple weeks for sure, 2 to 3 weeks, to assess something that may go from 0 to 10. Now, I do see the Cancer energy in the Truth sword. Someone traveling or thinking about traveling physically or metaphorically into the direction of another. But Spirit is saying, be careful of the thief, right? Some come in and then they leave just as quickly and steal your peace of mind. But at the same time, Spirit is saying, give a relationship a chance, okay? You are stable and secure. You've learned, you've grown, you've endured. Take off that mask and look someone straight in the eyes. Learn from the memories of the past. All right. In the creative aspects position, oh my goodness, Elizabeth, we have chemistry showing up. So Spirit's saying, have faith in the unexpected. If this is what you've been praying for, now's the time to do what? Get out and connect with others via community, society, social media, technology. For now is a lucky time with that rabbit energy. There are paths and connections that are blessed and are meant to be. Destined connections, but you must believe in the impossible. You must take action to connect with another or others. For at some point here, it could be, if you are, there could be a new love. We have the new love card with the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. So There could be one or two if you are connecting with others. With the business or organization, this could be connecting with like-minded people doing what you love, or you're getting out and connecting, or this could be like an online business thing. But, there's a call for action, or there will be the manifestation of nothing. Okay, so in the actions position, we have passion, and then we have separation. Now, I feel like there could be two by the third week from now. There could be earth or water, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn versus Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I definitely see, I'll show you what I see. I see this sweetheart. So this is kind of fun, loving energy. Thinking about a child or children or a new start. And Spirits is basically saying take action this month as you connect and then separate, as you come together and then go away. Trust that you have free will in the Strength card. You are not stuck or trapped in any way, so don't get too hung up on one person or the other, because your Spirit's helping to manifest this. We have 2 wish cards in the November card. So I don't know if in November you're going to be connecting with 2, or someone who is born in November, which would be Scorpio Sag. Now, I do see a meeting with a Sagittarius energy, the Temperance Angel in the day-to-day aspects position, but that isn't earth or water. It could be that there's a fiery energy and there is a need to just kind of connect and see what builds of that. I do see there is the Lover's energy this month of trying to make a decision, but Spirit again keeps saying if there is an uncertainty, we do have deception and unrequited love. In fact, over here on the bottom of the deck, we do have a narcissist and love bombing, whatever that means. All right, so we have maintain your groundedness, learn from the past, because chemistry is coming. If you'll get out and connect with others, have faith in the unexpected, but believe in the impossible. We want to bring a new love, but we, when that door's open, there could come a deceptive person as well. Now, with the separation card, if there is a situation that you're unsure about still by mid to end of November, December, Spirit is saying, give it time to play out. Someone may come in here saying that they think of you. Now, this is where we get the past involved. It's a Mercury retrograde. So you can open your door, love, to new people, and then that opens also the old people. Let's see. Paradise. Wow. So we got happiness and joy emotionally, playfulness, really enjoying each other. Now, the anchor doesn't play into this, but this does. So we got the reunion. There could be, and this normally doesn't happen, this could be someone really showing up from the past saying that they're thinking about you, and you're trying to shift your perspective and really look at the past for what it was. There is a female here sighing in awe because of the insane chemistry or a burning desire that you want to create. But Spirit, remember, is saying remain grounded. There's going to come time apart. But then there's going to be maybe the coming back together, meeting up with the meeting card in the day-to-day aspects position, enjoying each other. Wow. So in the subconscious position, we have addiction. Now, I feel like this is almost like an addiction to a conversation with a particular person over and over again, messaging back and forth. And Spirit, maybe this person is at a distance, and that's why we have meeting up, connecting, communicating. I think Spirit saying have faith and trust that we are guiding you to travel physically or metaphorically into the direction of the one. But of course, this month is just going to be about signs and feelings and observation. I do fear that you may have an emotional block, or this is someone else, or one of the two is closed off. But remember, Spirit saying you've grown and you've endured, and now you're stable and secure. You have the Ace of Swords, the truth sword in the relationship sector. As you assess some form of chemistry or passion, trust that we will guide you to make the right decision. We want to bring a successful outcome. Oh, all right. So in the day-to-day aspects position, oh my gosh, we've got wedding rings. So we have meetings and negotiations with the Sagittarius energy of the Temperance Angel. Spirit saying, go ahead and meet up, negotiate, communicate, whether it is virtually or whatever. We are going to help you with the ring card, a commitment, partnership, contract. But, it is important as well to maintain the awareness of the falseness card. Now, I don't know if this is just a constant fear you have, because Spirit's saying pleasurable change is coming, but we have a female expecting heartache, expecting sneaky, sly, whatever. But Spirit's saying we are listening to your prayers and we are helping to bring in the wedding ring energy. There is insane chemistry, I think, that could definitely build with at least one person, if not two, by mid to end of December. But again, stability, security, trust in your decision making. Coffee, here we go, in the inner strengths position. Spirit saying there's meeting and there's talking. Wow. And Spirit is saying, kind words and messages. We're going to give you the strength to meet up, talk, communicate, have coffee, whatever, but to wait patiently for clarity. I think with the Scorpio energy of the death card, if a person or situation isn't the right one for you, you're going to have the strength to bring that situation to a successful completion. But Spirit is saying, or a quick completion, however it works, that you are protected in the inner strengths position as you obtain some wisdom here about who this soul connection may be. Now, it could take until January till you have the clarity that you need. There could be some separation, some togetherness, and then some still waiting for clarity. But this is a time where you can take action and acknowledge how much you've grown and surrender to new beginnings by trusting your own ability to make the right decision. Okay. Oh my. Yeah. So in a 3-card summary, we have seduction. Maybe there was a temptation in the past, and Spirit's saying you are the phoenix. You've grown and you've evolved and you've risen from the ashes, though there may be someone who comes back in to rekindle. But Spirit's definitely saying keep your options open. If someone is not the right one for you, if they are coming in and love bombing or whatever that is, you're going to have the strength of that death card in the inner strengths position to cut ties and move on. But it is important to acknowledge your own emotional blocks, to not chase or fear abandonment, but to keep your cards close to your chest with the poker face card. Yeah, something needs time. There's the clock. So insane chemistry. I think what Spirit's saying is believe in the impossible, continue to connect, give something some time. It may feel like things speed up here with the chemistry card, especially like around the 3rd week from now, but that is followed up with the separation card. So maybe one person isn't the right one, but the next one will be. But Spirit's saying continue to talk, text. That could increase. Yeah, it looks like one will be very karmic and intense, where there is like, I've been here, done this, and I've evolved and grown. And then there's one that's a twin flame. Yeah, look at that. Get out and date, rebuild, persist, work on any energies of self-sabotage. But remember, you are deserving of love. And here it says, love is coming. Learn, expand, transcend, and prepare for a new phase in your life. Do not fear intimacy. Do not run away. Wow, you may be quite surprised regarding someone who shows up from the past. That could be what that separation card is about, is there's been separation. Now they're coming back around and they want to talk, but you're talking to someone else. So as soon as you open this doorway of Spirit, I'm ready for love. Spirit saying have faith and trust in the unexpected. Yeah, this is a time of self-worth and value. right? To do the shadow work, to trust that Spirit is trying to bring a soulmate connection your way. Now, someone is going to show that they're interested in you. Could be via an occupation or, again, a business or organization. Oh, but we have you making healthy choices. Eventually, there could be a higher commitment that takes place, maybe as soon as January. I am getting could be as long as like the third month from now. But either way, Spirit's saying, do not lack confidence. You are a strong soul. Continue to remain determined and know that you will receive protection and honor. That's what Spirit's saying. Go with someone who honors you and protects you. There's going to be a revelation as to who that may be via a reunion, though that reunion may take you into end of December, second part of December into January of 2026. Beautiful. All right, so I'm going to go backwards and cleanse these cards. And so we have meetings and negotiations, the strength to meet up, to communicate, and to observe. Is someone being truthful, or are they being false? It is through meetings and negotiations, if you use the temperance energy of going with the flow emotionally, where you may start to contemplate a deeper commitment of sorts. Subconsciously, do not become codependent on one person versus another, at least this month, of course. Just know that Spirit is trying to guide you towards a union or a reunion where there is happiness and joy. Yes, after a time of separation, either the first person's coming around or there will be two. We got the Star card, and Spirit saying you are balanced or remain balanced when it comes to your actions. And remember, you have free will. One person will have this unrequited love or deceptive energy, and that's why your commitment is being tested. Spirit wants to bring you love, but there is going to be some form of intense chemistry that is quite unexpected here. That could throw something in the works here. That's why Spirit's saying remain grounded as you assess a passionate connection with the Lover's card and try to make a passionate or exciting decision. Watch out for the thief. Okay. Use the truth sword to decipher the journey or the connection by which there will be success. Learn from the past. And yeah, take off that mask for the world to see. The only block I feel is to go and take action to connect with others, because Spirit's saying you can't do so if you don't get out there. If there is a narcissistic person, because of where you've been and how much you've grown spiritually, you're going to be able with the Death card to bring that to a completion and to move on to the next very easily. So Spirit's saying, we're bringing you towards new beginnings, and there'll be two doorways and a need here through reunions and conversations eventually to decipher the path that Spirit's saying is blessed, the connection by which Spirit is trying to bring your way. All right, so I'm going to actually close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue for Elizabeth, and then we're going to do Sonia's reading. An X came back. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Elizabeth. I'm sorry I didn't see that. Just like you told me in the other readings, but I said no to that situation. He's married and is going through a divorce. Oh, yeah. And he's going to need like a year to get his spirit back in order. All right. I'm an Aquarius. He's a Taurus. Okay. Thank you for that. Aquarius, Star card, Taurus. Yeah, no, didn't see that. Okay. Maria, beautiful reading. Thank you. And of course, you are very welcome. All right. So we're going to do Sonia's reading. Hi, Awakening Empress. Thank you for coming today. Awakening Empress says, hi, beautiful souls. Blessings to all. Elizabeth, I actually bored in the daily life, but I'm happy about work and my life. Beautiful. That's where we should be. The direction we know we now need to go financially And then comes love. All right, so let's go ahead and do Sonia's reading. Oh, we're going to close Elizabeth's reading, pardon me. And then we're going to do Sonia's reading. Two of thought. So trying to make a decision up in your mind about who is going to be the right one this month. Now, you may notice, or your angels have noticed, this is what I'm feeling. Your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward. So maybe you're not taking the step, the decision to assess through conversations with others via a business or organization who the person is by which Spirit's trying to bring your way. You may find this month that you have multiple options that you are reviewing. Go figure. And you may seem unable to choose if you aren't already. Ask your angels this month as to for signs as to which direction you should take, or just listen to your deep inner voice. For deep down, you will know exactly what to do. I feel like a process of elimination will play a part in this. Remember, you have the strength to free yourself from and bring an end with the death card, this energy of unrequited love or deception. Spirit's going to help you to make the highest, best decision when it comes to passionate decisions. I think Spirit's saying surrender to new beginnings and leave the past in the past. They're just going to show up to kind of help us to realize why and what we learned, why we left, what we learned, and who we are today. Okay, so let's do Sonia's reading. Sonia says, hi, I'm a Pisces, general read, also traveling at a distance today to see Mr. Cancer after his operation. Thank you. Good. I see a business or organization in the Cancer energy. So this tells me hospital, Cancer. Okay, so that's, in the relationship sector, Spirit's saying as you assess extremes with the Lover's card and try to get to the truth of this passionate decision, Spirit is saying give this relationship a chance. Oh, it is a lucky time in love because we have the rabbit in the relationship sector. Oh my. All right, so let's go ahead and see if you also have Pisces strong in your chart. These messages may resonate for you. Obviously, if you're single. All right. So I think I'm going to use the Enchanted Map deck by Colette Baron Reed because we're talking about traveling at a distance. Let's bring in a map. All right. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Sonia with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. All right, so in the past, I'm feeling more so it may feel like nothing was really happening. Spirit was saying with the Ghostlands energy, we are slowing things down, helping you to just kind of wait to take action. Okay. We have you trying to decipher maybe the devotion of this Cancer. All right. And Spirit saying, remember how much you've grown, how much you've evolved, and be prepared because we have pleasurable changes coming up. Now, we do have this female in the thoughts position who's almost expecting heartache, worry, fear, sly, cunning, manipulative behavior with the Seven of Swords and the Fox. Now, I don't know if that's you or that if in the next couple days, couple weeks, you fear trusting a situation. Yeah. I see compliments, kind words, messages, flowers, gifts in your thoughts. I think Spirit is saying just not expect the worst. Yes. So they're saying in the thoughts position, you are this gentle gardener, right? We are helping you to come up with small projects, ideas, make plans with one another, but to give some time to this garden so it can grow. Because we have you maybe thinking about pleasurable change with the home card in the area of home or family. Wow. It looks like in the relationship sector, the plans, goals, and intentions, the pleasurable change, the bouquet or kind words you're giving to this Cancer, well, that is developing the outcome of your dreams. So I do see some passion here. Passion is growing in the relationship sector. via a conversation with a specific person. Maybe even thoughts of taking action. Absolutely. Here we have it. So subconsciously, obviously, you're one of the people who are thinking about traveling at a distance in hopes that your ship has come in. So Spirit is going to be bringing you a lot of signs and synchronicities throughout the next 3 days into the next month. Continue to take action. Trust and have faith in this energy of acceptance. They're accepting you, you're accepting them. Spirit's saying have faith when it comes to what you want to create for yourself, when it comes to a new love. And we got the compass again. So the compass is in the subconscious position for you. Sonia, you've got it in the creative aspects position. So here we have a female who is thinking about traveling. Spirit's going to be bringing you signs still into the 3rd week from now regarding the direction by which you should go. A Spirit is saying continue to connect with this person via community, society, social media, technology, and believe in the impossible when it comes to love. We do have the new love card in the creative aspects position in the end of a tough cycle. So it just may be that there's a little bit of indecision around the 3rd week from now, but Spirit is saying through meetings, negotiations, conversations, do not resist what's coming to fruition. It's like, I think you're thinking of giving kind words, messages, flowers to him. And in return, he eventually brings a gift back to you of love. Oh, or that's what you're hoping for. Okay, now this is where I think you're getting in your own way this month. Spirit is saying in the actions position, it is very important to free yourself from any sadness you may find that you are embracing. You have free will, and we are giving you the strength of the balance card to remain balanced as you connect with this person. Yeah, I think like the gathering with him is going to be great. It's going to continue, but then you're going to fall into a state of confusion. And we're going to look at the other person's energy to think about or to find out why. I mostly feel it's because that person is trying to get back on track and they're trying to create something in the area of money or stability for themselves. And this is why. I think the anchor might get in the between the reunion, like coming back together. But I know the main message from Spirit here is to take action this month. Anytime you fall into sadness, worry, and fear, to have faith that there is going to come clarity. Look at this. It may take till mid to end of December, but the clouds of confusion will dissipate and be replaced with the star card, wish fulfillment. Now, in the emotional aspects position, yeah, it just feels like things maybe aren't moving as quickly, or you may go back and forth about that throughout the next month, month and a half. But Spirit is saying we are helping to manifest new beginnings, new paths. We are helping to bring prosperity first to the collective where they are feeling stable and secure. And then there will be forward movement in the emotional aspects position. So subconsciously, you may be thinking about the creation of a new life, maybe together with this person. But Spirit is saying just trust that there will be acceptance in the long term. Okay. That this needs time. Like there's goodness developing, but it may not be in the way that you want, or maybe you're just in this sadness that Spirit's saying you need to release. See, Spirit is saying, remember subconsciously, especially over the next 2 to 3 weeks, that things will not always be this way, that change is coming. They're talking about change in the thoughts position, in the inner strengths position, in the subconscious position, and in your case, new things coming to life. So yeah, this is a great time, like everyone else. Spirit's saying the day-to-day aspects position with the dragon's lair. It's time to really work on what you're creating for yourself, what you're passionate about, and to trust that what's coming to fruition in your absence is going to bring a greater result than you had expected. I think something is slowly being born here, but the sadness that you are embracing is darkening the path. Things are going slow because they need to. In the inner strength position, Spirit's saying, yeah, Spirit's giving you the strength to be the leader. Okay, so I don't know what you're doing financially, but I do see this energy jumping out for you with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like Spirit is saying as you continue to put your effort into the area of money, finance, career, you are going to recognize at some point that you are in some form or stepping into some form of leadership position. So expect powerful change and wish fulfillment. And as you await these kind words, messages, flowers, gifts from this person to come back around to you, free yourself from any sad energies that you may find you are embracing. Spirit's really trying to bring something to life, but I feel like you could get in your own way. Now, in a 3-card summary, yeah, look at this. Spirit saying, ride the wave, go with the flow, fear not. Especially throughout, I'm going to say throughout this next month, because the goblin energy is about fear, and goblins aren't real, right? Spirit's saying the fears aren't real. Go with the flow. For as you come together with one another with that number 8 energy, there is going to come some greater knowledge and wisdom about the journey ahead. You may be wanting this person to make a decision of sorts, but Spirit is saying there are some other things that need to be taken care of. I feel like on his end, he's just got to kind of get things back together before he can put his heart back out there and focus on the love arena. Yeah, I think things are going to speed up here, or there could be something very nice coming from this person, though it may take till the 28th of November or December. Maybe on the 28th of November, you get confirmation that all is well, kind words, gifts, and so on from this person. Spirit is saying the world is wide open. If there is a stormy situation that brings you a little bit of sorrow, take some time to reflect. The Spirit is really working on the commitment arena for you, whether it's this person or someone else. But they're saying what's most important is that you free yourself from sadness, worry, fear, or concern. For with the Spirit of Place card, Sonia, you are exactly in the space by which you were meant to be. You are going through a very spiritual transformation, and Spirit's saying, don't wait for someone to rescue you when you can rescue yourself. If you are feeling like nothing's moving in your life, you're dissatisfied in some way, now's the time to put your efforts into the creation of something that you like to do. Doing something from at home, within the home, starting a small business, a project, an idea. For eventually you will recognize, that with the Talisman energy, Spirit is guiding you to make some form of change when it comes to this Golden Palace energy. So I do feel like Spirit's saying you could bring to life a very prosperous project idea opportunity for yourself. And Spirit wants you to kind of focus on that right now and to just hand your prayers about the cancer to them. And they'll help to bring that to life if you'll switch your attention away from it. So sometimes when we focus too much on something, that energy pushes it away. But when we turn and we focus on what brings us joy day to day, that bright, beautiful aura draws the attention of others towards us. Yeah, so Spirit's saying remain balanced this month. For eventually there will come some form of offer, opportunity, or direction that opens up for you. And that's why we have the compass in the creative aspects position. Believe in the impossible, that things are going to speed up and that great things are coming to fruition for you. And as you step into a new direction, you're going to recognize that, hey, I'm already dressed for this party. I was working on something. I followed Spirit's advice, and now I'm receiving a lot of kind words, messages, and support. I am cleaning my house from, or my thoughts of negative worries and fears about coming apart from this person because maybe there's a situation that took place in the past. But I see Spirit is saying, work on your own foundation, what you're passionate about, what makes you happy. Because, yes, as you sit in solitude and give thanks to Spirit for all the beautiful things you currently have in your life and your personal accomplishments, Sonia, there's going to come some form of encouragement that's going to move things forward in the emotional aspects position with the reunion card. It's going to bring someone back around as you're moving forward, doing things that you are loving, that wants to bring something to life, something greater. Yes, there's something within you, a particular treasure. I don't know if it's writing, painting, poetry, photography, but Spirit's saying you need to focus on that so that you don't end up sitting in this energy. Just remain balanced and know that you have free will and that you are to await some wisdom here. And there's not, like, after you visit and give of yourself, the ball's in that person's court, and then it's time to go back and to focus on what you're passionate about as you await some form of wisdom or knowledge. Spirit's saying you are protected as you await further information about this person. So with the wishing well energy, this is Spirit saying for the next 4 to 6 weeks, we are listening to the prayers you are making regarding this person. Trust that we are going to eventually bring you peaks of joy. But in the meantime, we want you to work on doing what you love and loving what you're doing, because eventually your focus is going to shift. The Wizard of Awareness is going to bring your attention into the direction of some form of knowledge, great change. So you'll go from feeling as though nothing is happening to, oh my gosh, this beautiful magical stream is flowing in my life once again. So yeah, instead of focusing on the little details of every moment this month, there's a strong message from Spirit to allow clarity to come towards you. All right, let's look a little deeper and see if we can pull this person's energy out. And to do so, I am going to remember, the law of attraction is bringing peace back into the lives of the collective. Confirmation of a decision that you may not have as of yet. Okay, this is the Black Tarot deck. Illustrations by Victoria Iva, available from Debris.com. So you are this beautiful Empress, Sonia. This is Spirit with the major arcana of the Empress saying, if you are feeling dissatisfied with life at this time, feeling as though things aren't moving as quickly as you would like, that as you take action to devote yourself to personal growth and accomplishments, there will eventually come someone towards you who is a devoted person, who is caregiving, nurturing, loving, and so on. So we have, Spirit saying, trust that we're helping you to manifest. Someone sees you as this beautiful, caring Empress, very spiritual person, the person you're asking about. Page of Spheres or Wands. So good news regarding money, or kind words. Yeah, I really feel like this is a message from Spirit saying good news will come if you continue to plant seeds, create the change you want in your life. Pleasurable change will come if you do something maybe at home, from the home, within the home. For eventually there will come a bouquet of flowers or some form of compliments from this person. Maybe not as when or, yes, how you had expected over the next couple weeks. Now, in the relationship sector, you have the 9 of Pentacles. So a lot about money or things of the material. Spirit's saying, as you connect with others and you share your hobbies, gifts, talents, skills, professional attributes, there is indeed going to come an awareness of prosperity. As you assess a passionate situation in relation to the Cancer energy of the travel card of the Chariot to a business organization or direction here, trust that if someone does have the Thief card, they will not steal your peace of mind because you're accomplishing great things in your own journey. So in the creative aspects position, you have the Ace of Swords. So the truth regarding the direction with the compass is going to come at some point. Things will speed up if you believe in the impossible, that a new love will come forward and bring confirmation of success. Do not resist what's coming to fruition when the time comes. Okay, there is a direction Spirit's trying to guide you both towards. But with the Seven of Wands, again, it's like, I don't know what action steps to take regarding another. Therefore, I am sitting in this energy of sadness that I am embracing. I see a female here who is clouded, but is hoping for clarity. And Spirit saying, remember, you're not stuck or trapped in connection to this person. Your commitment may be tested. Like, are you overcommitted, or are you happy without that person as well? I feel like that's important. That's a little part of the self-sabotage thing. I keep getting like Spirit's nudging me with this energy. Okay, the Emperor. So emotionally, there could be someone who's in a leadership position who comes forward and offers you a new beginning when it comes to long-term stability and security, a new path of money and prosperity that I think Spirit's saying is blessed. Spirit's trying to guide you to create a stable and secure future and to apply the leadership card of the Emperor. Now, there could be thoughts of getting back together, like reconnecting with the reunion card with the Cancer, but this Emperor energy, which is someone who's really, really focused on money and things of the material, but they don't have so much of the Cup energy, right? They're not emotional because they're focused. That's what I feel like. If this were his energy, which I'm also feeling, he's waiting for good news from someone in a leadership position. He sees you as this beautiful, nurturing, spiritual Empress. He is hoping that in connection to others, there will be a victorious and prosperous outcome after being held up here health-wise. And so when he is focusing on his personal accomplishments, I think Spirit's telling you to do the same. Okay, so that you don't feel like there's sadness coming from a situation. Look, we've got the Nine of Cups, just like the collective has in the inner strengths position, but it is showing up for you, Sonia, in the subconscious position, which could happen as soon as the next 3 days into the next 2.5 weeks. I think this emotional connection is going to come to life and grow in a different way, but that it's just going to take some time for things to level out. I think there is going to come eventually, after maybe a couple conversations with this person, the awareness of the fact that they want a long-term traditional and stable situation as well. So there could be even though this situation is at a distance with the distant horizon card, there is something slowly but surely coming to life diagonal to this Cancer energy. So, focus on your successes. Let that this is a money month. It's not a good time to start long-term situations emotionally. It's more like the past is going to come back and make us realize what we learned about ourselves. And so day to day, we have the Three of Wands. Look at that. Again, just like the collective has in the subconscious position, the awareness that your hard work and efforts have indeed paid off, that your ship involving this Cancer energy has come in, that great things are coming to life after sitting in your dragon's lair, in your private space. Eventually, there is going to come to fruition meetings, negotiations, and eventually a commitment, partnership, contract. I think the depth of a relationship situation and confirmation of that through some form of gift, kind words, messages coming back to you. So I do feel like he's going to come out focused on money. He's going to be connecting with someone in a leadership position or is growing into the direction of one. that he's going to feel like victorious about the direction things are headed creatively, financially, and then he's going to come your way. But try to free yourself from falling into any negative energy, because I think this is meant to grow but could be affected by self-sabotage. So in the inner strengths position, we have Page of Cups. Beautiful. Kind words and messages, right? Spirit is saying she is waiting for kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations in the inner strengths position. Spirit's saying we're giving her the strength to wait for the kind words and messages that are indeed going to come your way. There is going to be powerful change, wish fulfillment, a prosperous new direction. But right now, you need to act the leader. I am in control of my personal accomplishments, and I am protected at this time by spirit when it comes to a decision regarding a soulmate type connection. I'm going to await further wisdom and trust that good messages will eventually come my way, even if it takes till January for things to kind of even out here. And I think that's what he might even mention. Let me know if he does, that he is going to start somewhere new in January, or great change has developed for him. I think he could start something in January. All right. So in a 3-card summary, get this. We've got the Chariot right off the bat and the 5 of Swords. So this is, I'm conflicted about communication with this Chariot, this Cancer. But again, with the Temperance angel, like Spirit has for the collective and the day-to-day aspects position, Spirit's giving you the strength to set and meet goals and connect with this person in a very emotionally balanced way. Because Spirit's saying eventually there will come success on his behalf, your behalf, both of yours, in the area of a business or organization, and then a completion to those difficulties. A portal is going to open up where maybe you will start to talk about marriage, commitment, partnership with the Hierophant. I do see the Star card, like many, in the actions position. The realization with the 4 of Pentacles. There has been messages in the area of money, finance, career, a more solid foundation. So there may be a lot of indecision about the truth of a situation or a business or organization, but Spirit is saying, telling him especially, hang in there. The Wheel of Fortune is about to turn in your favor. Spirit is telling you that you are meant to go into a more prosperous direction as well, because there is a path with the 10 of Swords that no longer serves you, or there is these worries, fears, and concerns will dissipate at some point as soon as you pretty much let them go. Look at, you've got the Ace of Cups showing up again closer to around the 3rd week from now, the awareness of a path in love that is blessed. And we do have justice, marriage, commitment, partnership, and he has the Ace of Swords. He's thinking about a successful gift or direction with you, because you've been in your dragon's lair doing your thing, and he's going to come back around and I think become a new love. Yeah. So I feel like with these 2 cards, look at the 7 of Swords. I'm conflicted about another. Therefore, I'm preparing to self-sabotage, and Spirit saying, if you just hang in a little longer, we've got the beautiful 10 of Cups. We've got a happily ever after that Spirit is trying to bring your way. A passionate masculine. He's going to turn around and come wholeheartedly, especially with the Knight of Wands in the actions position, with some passionate communication. And you're going to go from not being able to sleep at night about this communication or any communication, and will receive the Lover's card like the collective. Now, I think the unrequited and deceptive card with the Lover's card of indecision and the cloudiness of the clouds and the sadness, Spirit saying, cleanse away all of that. I am sure that if this person doesn't love me and give me the life I want, that there will be one, because it's a lucky time in the relationship sector, because Spirit is saying there will be prosperity and the manifestation of dreams coming into the development of a new life, wish fulfillment, and eventually a nudge to say yes with the Nine of Cups, like the collective. So there's a strong message for you, especially throughout the third, going into the fourth week from now, to plant personal seeds, goals, and intentions. Watch for signs and synchronicities via the High Priestess. Don't take any action until you know that you know exactly what action steps you want to take. Spirit is saying the fourth week, I think, is going to be a big one. With the Strength card and the Moon, I have the strength to remain hopeful and to trust that when the passion develops, right, as I'm passionate about me and my personal life, there is going to come a need at some point to make a decision. I think your commitment will be tested after 4 weeks of waiting, and Spirit is saying free yourself from heartache, worry, and concern. Things are going to speed up, and there will be the manifestation of a new start. I think this person has grown and evolved emotionally and spiritually. I just saw the King of Cups energy, and this is just a month to hermit. Okay, to really focus on things you need to get done, to clear up the negative thinking, to trust that this person is slow moving, again, because of the area of money with the Knight of Spears or Pentacles, but they are on their way because he's showing up. Six of Cups, there will be a getting together and a fulfilling emotional conversation situation, and then freedom from the Nine of Wands, right? I put a lot of time and effort into this passionate situation, and I'm about to give up. And then we have the Sun, a brand new path of peace, joy, and happiness. The Ace of Wands, a new passionate direction. But then there's like fear of running. I need to run away from this person. Are they the devil? I see the sadness. And I think there's just your personal fears could be the negative energy that blocks this whole thing. Four of Cups, watch for signs. Yes, you are not stuck or trapped in this situation. You may be trying to decipher if there's equal give and take. But Spirit's saying eventually, when it comes to this connection, there will be the leaving behind of these worries, fears, and concerns. There will be a new prosperous direction unfolding for, again, him or both of you. A new path of prosperity, a path that is blessed, that will grow and prosper for the long term. The coming together and being a team. So we do have the Empress and the Emperor, but the Empress is more eager to go forth financially, materially, and to create something. But Spirit's saying wait and watch for the signs regarding the direction things will go. I think he's going to recognize a path of victory and prosperity, and maybe even you will, if that's what you're searching for, if that's what you're developing. And then there will be freedom from this fear of what do I do? Then there will be the Page of Cups, kind words and messages, where someone, there's a talk of a new beginning. Things were going slowly, and now what's coming to mind, I'm getting the 29th, could take till the 29th of December, is the awareness that a new life is being born. The happiness is returning, and now it's time to take action to say yes. Ooh, patience is important. All right, so I'm going to close this reading with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Hi, Yixwan. Oh, you are very, very welcome. All right, out with the old and in with the new. So heaven is showing you, and this is what I keep feeling, it's time to move in a new direction. I think this is a personal, financial, creative direction that will bring you joy day to day. Often this is because you're not happy or you feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make the changes that match your heart's true and spiritual desires and spiritual truths, right? I'm going to get rid of worries, fear, sadness, and concern. And instead, I'm going to do something that I love and go into the direction that brings me peace and excitement and happiness. For there is this Four of Thought energy of patience and rest. Spend time in nature listening for guidance from your angels and your inner voice, because over analyzing this whole situation will not bring the answers you are seeking. Consider instead taking a vacation or a small break to help you to rejuvenate and to become clear as to what your next steps should be. We have the Five of Action, so it may even be still around the third week from now where you are a little unsure about the direction things are going. But Spirit is saying, your angels want you to know that these current challenges are pushing you to be more assertive and self-confident in who you are and what you represent. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your positions this month, and to excuse yourself from who or what brings drama into your life. Now, it could just be that you're bringing your own drama. But either way, look at this. Spirit saying, again, closer to maybe the end of December, you're going to recognize the Ace of Cups. So either you're embracing sadness and fear of deception and feeling stuck in unrequited love. Spirit saying this cherub is announcing that a new emotional experience is coming into your life. Interestingly enough, we have the new love card. Either that's what's coming to fruition with this person, or someone else comes in and the Cancer is getting a little envious of the fact that you are attracting another. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship is going through an awakening. That's what I feel like is happening. So the angels are coming in to here to heal and comfort you. Whatever sadness you feel at this time, the sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to clearly see how important this entire situation has been for your own spiritual growth. Your hard work and sincere efforts are going to lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. I think there'll be wonderful things for you to celebrate personally that will then bring this attention of this person back around. I think this is a time for you to give birth to whatever fulfills you, whatever you're passionate about, when this person has to get back to the drawing board and to not get up in your head. I think eventually the difficulties of getting things back in balance and this energy of waiting will pass. This too shall pass. Seven of Emotion. It's almost like, I don't know if you're pushing away. I'm going to see. Let's go back through and clean the cards. And we have again, Sonia, Spirit saying, we're giving you the strength to hang in there. Kind words and messages, flowers, gifts, and so on will come your way. Someone's going to see you as a leader who's setting goals day to day, who is recognizing their ship is coming in, which is also drawing the attention of this emperor. Someone who is building an empire, who's waiting to connect with someone in a leadership position, who by which is focused on their personal accomplishments that you have to wait for. This person, the Cancer, will be acknowledging a victorious new path or direction after connecting with like-minded people. Have faith that there will come an unexpected truth to fruition from this new love. So I am feeling like this is the Cancer. But again, you need to just wait for them to give birth to a stable and secure foundation after being hung up for a bit. There's good news coming to mind. You can tell him whatever he's working on, whatever you're creating. Spirit is giving you guys both the Empress to give birth to a long-term stable and secure situation so that you can switch your attention back into the direction of one another. Yeah, because there's some indecision here, but this is all happening just because other things need to be taken care of this month. Okay. So inner strengths position, be a leader. Others will see you as a leader. There will come kind words, messages, financial opportunities, some form of wisdom. You are protected when it comes to a soulmate connection. Now's the time to focus on bringing to fruition your own personal successes, especially throughout this next 3 weeks. In the emotional aspects position, you may feel like things aren't moving, but there will eventually be a reunion after a new financial start. Try to avoid falling into the sadness you could find you are embracing. Spirit is saying we're bringing you a lot of balance and strength when it comes to thinking you are stuck or trapped, especially with the swords in your thoughts. Maybe your commitment is being tested. Like maybe you would walk away with this type of energy before, but Spirit's saying have faith and trust in the unexpected, that things will start moving forward. That right now, Spirit's trying to guide you or both of you into the same direction, but there are other things that need to be taken care of first. So the field of dreams in the relationship sector tells me that after a time of assessing the situation with the Cancer, there is going to be a peaceful resolution, a successful outcome, because now is a lucky time in relationships. So continue to tend to this garden. Try to avoid the fear of heartache or sneakiness, mistrust. Instead, trust that Spirit's saying things are going slow right now, but eventually there will come to mind some very pleasurable changes, a new beginning, a new life. But you must surrender to the journey as it takes place, as the story is told. Unexpected visitor coming together. I almost feel like you're excited to go see him, poke your head in, see how he's doing. You're coming together and you're contemplating a new path. But things, again, Spirit saying, may not feel like they're moving quick enough for you. There is a new life being born, though. But this is, Spirit saying now's not the time to take action. But there will be closer to maybe the end of the year. Okay. So thank you so much, Sonia, for letting me do your reading as well. Good evening from Wales, UK. Good evening, and thank you for coming today. All right, so I think I just want to kind of reiterate a few messages, and then we'll close. Remember, Spirit is saying there are good things to come. What you are hoping for, what you desire, Spirit is wrapping them up in a bow. Even though you cannot see these amazing gifts from the universe yet, they will show up when the time is perfectly right. Okay, then there will be this energy of vitality and excitement. So Spirit say, know that you are protected as you wait further wisdom to come from a soul connection by which Spirit is trying to bring. You are protected, and know that the powerful change is going to arrive, I think, in November, but may take December into January to bring the clarity of what truly is being born here. So there are some here who are dissatisfied with life, and they're looking back to the past, but Spirit's saying the blessings lie in the future. Now, saying that, there could be some singles who by which someone shows up from the past, or there is some form of compliments from an admirer, but Spirit is saying, take some time to assess the truth of a situation, because we do have deception floating around. Personal relationships, there's a nudge to give your relationship a chance. Do not let pride get in your way when the thief shows up to steal your peace of mind. The thief is an energy of unrequited love, deception, and narcissism. So in some cases, we have a person talking to two. I do see a female looking back at a reunion and two conversations, one with who she's with now, lover's energy of Gemini maybe, and one who was in the past. But it is the reason there's going to be could be some bad decisions this month is because someone's dissatisfied with life. That's why Spirit's speaking of action, to connect out with like-minded people or someone in an official position, or step into one and start a business. Because Spirit wants to bring pleasurable change to home and family, where before there may have been some difficulty, right? If I was dissatisfied with life, some people may let it out on your partner, which I hope is not happening. Now is a lucky time in the relationship sector. So trust that spirit is going to bring someone whereby there was going to be some acceptance here. Professionally or personally, watch for signs, for there is going to come a message, conversation, whereby change arrives. Change is arriving in the awareness of truth. Change is arriving in the awareness of a blessed path in the area of money. Surrender to these new beginnings. Trust that, there could be pleasurable change on the mind, but it kind of takes throughout this month for the new beginning to actually come into the physical realm. So I do see success in the area of a business or organization, a path of victory. For those who don't let pride get in their way, for those who don't do something false or negative, those people will just be missing a path of great prosperity and success. For my singles, I do see an unexpected new love coming in, probably quite out of the blue. And some are being guided to not fall into, I can't trust this person because of the heartache of the past. Spirit saying it's time for us to help bring to fruition a commitment with those who are true, devoted. Those who are false, we're also bringing in the strength for the collective of the death card to say, I can bring a quick and swift ending to kind words, messages, flowers, or gifts if there is unrequited love or energies of deception involved. I am balanced and I have free will. I am not stuck. I have the strength to decipher the truth of a situation and to do as Jesus would do, right? I'm going to make the highest, best decisions, knowing that not only is there prosperity coming for me, but in some cases, there is a higher level of commitment because I learned from the past and now Spirit's helping me to bring to fruition something greater. I just need to remain patient and go with the flow and await the gift from the universe. Believe in the impossible. All about action, commitments being tested. Oh, yeah. And one last message. So I kept seeing lizards everywhere. I looked it up the other day, and the first card I saw out of the Spirit Animal Oracle deck was the lizard card. Thank you, Spirit. So with the number 38, Spirit is guiding the collective to receive some form of wisdom here throughout this next month. Knowledge is power. So dare to dream big, right? Go after the opportunity, financial position that you never thought you could. Dream it and be it. Who do you wish to be at this time? You are called at this time to let your imagination flow and dream something new. Allow ideas to dance in your head. Give into the power of imagination, and soon your dreams will become clear, like we have with the clouds becoming clear in the actions positioned by mid to end of December. The steps will magically reveal themselves this month, and what was ephemeral will begin to coalesce into form, right? Ideas through actions take place and develop in our physical realm. Dream it and be it, for Spirit is asking you to dare to dream big. Have you allowed your imagination to run amok and dream up a nightmare that seems to have come true? Fear not. For whatever dream you did in the past can change today as you dream anew. Wake up from the perception that everything is wrong. Spirit, the lizard spirit is asking you to open your eyes and to consciously dream a better dream in your life. Trust in your ability to dream anew and honor it starting today. So dreams and evolution, that's what this month is about. Gifts will come. Wish fulfillment will take place that will fulfill the collective, not only financially, but most importantly, emotionally, where we now know the direction by which Spirit was trying to guide us towards and with who. So thank you so much for all of your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Thank you guys for attending these live Thursday at noon U.S. Central Time YouTube podcasts for your donations that keep me up and running day to day. If you are new here, I do offer 4 1/2 hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video, along with a beautiful comment section. I am still offering the fall special, which is a 15-minute, 1 month video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. Thank you to those of you who've been coming to me for the fall special and who've returned for additional spiritual advice. Thank you for your trust and for your support. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and those subscribes. And most importantly, I want to say a super big thank you to, again, those of you who attend here day to day, others who have donated other ways. Thank you for your support, for that's what keeps me up and running. Take care and God bless.